Good evening, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Bad Rolls, Good Times. I am your host and Daddy DM and Roush One. Thank you all very, very much for being here. Really appreciate it. How's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
Excellent.
I was gonna say that good, huh? Don't all speak at once. All right, let's
Felt
introduce.
like Blue's Clues there for a minute, just like, great, I'm glad to hear that, everyone.
Just looking right at the camera, looking right at the screen. Oh, that's excellent, young kids. All right, now let's introduce our players. First up, we have devout follower of Levistus, Akuma, the tiefling sorcerer.
Hey, what's up? How's it going, Dad?
It's good. It's good. Next up, we have Zymot, the human fighter.
Greetings, everyone. Good to see you all.
Below Zymot, we have the force from the north, the wrist taker, the queen bee himself, Gigroth, the Goliath barbarian.
Good to be here.
And then last but certainly not least, we have the speaker of Goodmead, Cyrus, the elf bard.
I'm okay, Dad.
All right. Okay, so if you missed last session, let's see. What happened? Well, you had a meeting with the speaker and militia leader of East Haven regarding the Zents mainly and their involvement in 10 towns, and came up with a plan to spread some disinformation to see how far along the chain it goes. And we'll see what happens to that information and what comes back to you, essentially, how the Zents react to whichever piece of information makes it to them, if it makes it to them at all. After that, you went on a quest to find some missing fishermen and stumbled upon their abandoned boat near a set of caverns along the lake. You've pretty much cleared out most of the caverns, but and after fighting an intense battle with a frost giant skeleton, now find yourselves in the presence of an decrepit old woman behind a very, very large cauldron, stirring it with this large wooden spoon and a huge cement slab or block slab next to her with the flayed corpses of 4 individuals. Let's kick this off with an initiative roll right away. Let's get right into this.
So we're confirming they're dead.
Yeah. Really quick, Jedi. There is not to the black like a dark mode for the
Oh, gotcha. Thank you.
D&D.
Appreciate that.
I
17.
tried this one thing, but no.
Okay, Akuma's 17.
13 for
Make it
Cyrus.
money. That's a nat 20 plus 2.
Ooh.
22.
And
Gigroff
11
going
for
first.
11 for Zymot.
Okay. All right. Okay, so to set the scene, this room, I'm going to bring up the map here. There's this large cavernous room that's right in the center of it is this cauldron where this old lady is stirring it. It's very, very dimly lit, currently only lit by a little bit of moonlight shining into this through the holes in this cavern, whose ceilings are like 50 feet high. If you were to, this room's fairly close to a circle where you're at currently, and it's about 50 to 60 feet in diameter. So this whole big room with this old lady at the center of it. You, as you enter, you hear this old woman, and you see her, and she's stirring her pot, and she says, More adventurers to add to my yummy stew. And she cackles madly as you enter.
And I wanted. Who's up for a little bit of cannibalism? Give me 1 sec. I'm so sorry.
All right. And what I need you all to do is make me a quick perception check.
Another 17 for Akuma.
22 for Zymot.
Okay.
Dirty 20 for Cyrus.
All right. All right. Gigroth, I need a perception check from you.
Hold your horses. I'm getting to it. You darn youngins always rushing us old people.
How old is Gigroth, anyways?
I believe he's 23. I think that's what I put down on his background.
Okay.
23, 24
Gigroth is a young Goliath.
for show. All right, you said perception, correct?
Correct.
7.
7. All right. So Akuma, Zymot, and Cyrus, you all notice you are close enough as you come up these steps into this room and you see her. You can see that this image of an old woman is not as it seems, and underneath of it, underneath this image, you can see this woman has sickly grayish purple flesh, and big bulging eyes coming out of her head that really just don't blink, and long stringy black hair interwoven with like finger bones. Just this really, really sickly, disgusting being.
Wait, she has finger bones in her hair?
Oh, yeah.
Like extending out as if it's like part of her hair?
Yes. Stringy black hair interwoven with finger bones. That's the
Cyrus
description.
tries
that I
not
have.
to hurl. He kind of covers his mouth. Oh, God.
All right. And Gigroth, you are up first.
Okay. Well, she did say more adventurers for the stew. How far away is that block of dead bodies?
Oh, it's right next to her. So she's right in the middle, standing by her cauldron. That block is directly next to her. And that block is probably 5 foot by 5 foot square.
Okay.
Just this
Okay.
big stone slab.
And we're at the very bottom of the step, so that's 1, 2. Like 40
You are
feet away?
you are currently almost up the steps.
Oh, they're going up. Okay, I thought they were going down. So how far away would I be from the stone slab? Like, you'd say 30, 40 feet? Because each square is 10, correct?
Each square is 10, so yes, I would say you would be 40 feet away from that slab.
I kind of want to do the shits for funs and giggles and just throw one of the bodies at her.
You can do whatever you want, man. It's D&D.
I know, just for shits and giggles, I wanted to throw a body at her, fuck up her stew.
You could do anything.
You know
You
what?
could even do a backflip.
Right? All right, I'm gonna ask her a simple question first. Why are you making adventurer stew?
Because it's delicious. That's why.
What did they do to deserve to die?
I pipe in. I don't know. Flavor is a pretty good reason. I don't know. She's got you there, Gigroth.
And she must be doing something right. I mean, I even smelled it from all the way over there, and I was like, "Damn, give me a bowl."
What did they do? You asked?
Yeah, what did they? Yes.
Well, they came into my caves.
Did they try to hurt you?
Doesn't matter what they did. Maud likes them.
I just okay. I feel like I need an adult. Um, well, I just want to know before that way I know whether or not I need to kick your ass or not.
You can try.
Jesus Christ. Giroth feels a tingle down his spine as he feels like he might get molested by this old lady.
I don't know, dude. It sounds like she just challenged you. You just gonna stand there and take that? She said you
Oh,
can
hell no.
try, as if you can't
That's
do
right.
it, Gigroth.
He just hyping him up.
And that's his bardic inspiration.
You know what? You're right. I can just see Gigroth just. You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and go into rage mode.
Yes.
Now you said that the pot is about 40 feet away. So, because I'm in rage mode and with my eagle totem, I get to do, what was it? I could do a dash as a bonus action.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dash over there. And I am going, not this round, but next round. I'm gonna go ahead and try to attack.
Yes.
Does a no, obviously 6. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Well, I missed. So, Giroff is gonna stand there and just stare her down and tell her, do something, bitch.
So you run
'Cause
up.
I missed.
You have your big warhammer.
No, I have my hand axes.
Okay, so you swing, you miss. She's I don't know, this scraggly looking chick, and she just kind of like dodges out of the way, gives you a cackle, and her turn comes up, and as you get close, enough, this visage of the old woman officially melts away, and she says, "Gaze upon Maud," and I need all of you to make me a wisdom saving throw as you see this horrific appearance in front of you.
Mm.
Started 9.
Akuma
7.
rolled a 17.
13.
Okay, Akuma and Cyrus, you are good. Zyma and Gigroth, you are frightened for 1 minute. So you will have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while within line of sight of Maude. And also, you can't willingly move closer to Maude so long as you're frightened. At the start of your turns, where is it at?
That could not have worked out better for Maude.
Oh, that
our
was
two
good.
melee fighters just got like
Yes. Looking scared.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, and if you pass, then you're no longer frightened, and you're immune to being frightened for the next 24 hours by her. And the thing that lets you see her and that frightens you as well is this little glowing orb beside Maude comes out of invisibility and shines bright light for about 20 feet out from it, illuminating this entire room. And that orb is going to kind of float around and get closer to you, Gigroth, and it is going to try and shock you. Does a 20 hit your AC?
No, but of course.
All right, 2d8.
What?
Yep, you heard me.
Gigroth's gonna die.
Woo, you're going to take 13 points of lightning damage.
Lightning.
Lightning damage.
Too bad I don't have any.
Yeah, so this wisp that appeared and floats and kind of hovers around Maude comes over to you and shoots lightning out of it right next to you and gets you gets you good. Okay. Akuma, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna come to the top of the steps.
Mhm.
And I'm going to cast magic missiles at first level, which I don't know if you remember from last week, will trigger Wild Surge.
Ooh, yes. Okay. So first off, let's get that the magic missile.
All right. The first missile is going to target the orb.
Okay.
2 damage on the orb.
Mhm.
Does it dissipate?
Nope.
Okay. Does it look like it did anything?
This is force damage, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely takes the full brunt of that damage, but it doesn't seem anywhere close to dissipating.
Okay. Second missile is going to be 3, and then another 2, so a total of 7 damage.
Okay. Yep, it's still around. And let's get that wild magic roll.
They don't? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, a 16. I gotta pull it up. I regain 5 hit points at the start of each of my turns for the next minute.
Wow.
And you
Big.
did like wild magic.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, so your studies in magic is been uncontrollable for or your magic performance has been difficult for you control, and as you cast these missiles of force from you, all of a sudden you can feel this magic wash over you, and you feel rejuvenated. Okay, Cyrus, you are up.
Okay, so did you said the orb, or you said it was like a wisp,
Yes.
and it moved closer to where is that positioned at the moment?
So it would be Gigroth is between the Wisp and Maude currently.
Okay. And it moved towards Gigroth, right?
Yeah. So it's basically flanking Gigroth.
I see.
So if you draw a straight line from the stairs up to Maude and the Cauldron, I guess because you have to get around the Cauldron to get to Maude, Gigroth would be on one side of Maude, and then the Wisp would be on the other side of other side of Gigroth.
Excuse me. Okay. I think I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on Maude.
Ooh, okay.
And that is a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw, which might be a bad shot, but we're gonna go for it anyways.
Wisdom.
She can always roll bad.
11 plus 1 is 12. She fails.
Yes!
Nice.
She perceives everything as hilariously funny. no difference here.
Yeah, so she
And
starts.
falls into fits of laughter and becomes incapacitated and falls prone.
Nice.
And she's unable to stand up for the duration. However, at the end of each of their turns, and each time it takes damage, they can make another wisdom saving throw and to get out of it.
All right, so Maude lets go of her wooden spoon and falls backwards and is just cackling like crazy. I don't know. Finding that Gigroth getting shocked by her wisp is pretty hysterical, and so she is now laughing uncontrollably on the ground. Anything else on your turn?
I will give Akuma a bardic inspiration.
We lost Gigroth. Zymot. It is your
How
turn.
far away is Maude from me?
Maude would be 40 feet away from you.
Okay.
You're at the top of the
Yeah.
top of the steps.
I got you.
She's behind the cauldron. Yep, 40 feet away from you.
Do I have disadvantage on attacks against the wisp?
No, you can advance towards the wisp You cannot advance towards Maude.
So they're both kind of next to each other, so it would be impossible for me to advance on the wisp without. I mean, I might be shooting myself in the foot, but if my intent is to attack the wisp and not Mod, I can move closer to them.
I will say yes.
Okay, then I would like to move. I don't have to go that far, actually. I would just like to move to where I am within 30 feet
Okay.
of them.
Yep. So you move like
And
one
then-
square into this room.
Yeah, because like both casters, you guys are both still behind me, correct? Kuma, Cyrus, you guys are still behind me?
Presumably,
top of the
sure.
stairs.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Cool. Yep. Then I will go ahead and move. Yeah, I'll move about 5-10 feet in front of me, and I'll summon Tomax and attack the wisp.
Okay.
Tomax ain't afraid of no ghost.
24 hits, I believe.
It does, yes.
Okay.
Is Tomax considered a magical?
No.
Magical? Okay.
Let me double check. That's 10 slashing damage. We already have to get magical weapons. Jeez, DM. Let me double check. No, it doesn't. Nope, it's just an echo of myself, so it does not count itself as magical.
Okay. But if your weapon was magical, it would also be magical, then I assume.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yes. So so Tomax says, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. And then swings the glaive at this wisp. And it takes some damage. It takes some of that. But this thing is so small and flighty. It seems to almost come right through it, like cut through this wisp. So it does not take the full amount of that damage. It took some, but not the full amount.
Just for clarification purposes, because the glaive can reach 10 feet, I'd like to be on the opposite side of the cauldron from Gigroth.
Okay.
So the witch would, so Maud would have to go either through Gigroth or myself to make it to the
Gotcha.
party.
Okay.
Okay, if you get a chance, well, okay, I'll say it on my turn. Never mind.
All right. We are back at the top then, Gigroth. Talking is a free action, so like if you guys
Okay, I just want to say, while she's incapacitated, kick the pot of boiling soup onto her.
Oh, you read my mind, you sly dog. If I wasn't frightened, that's
I'm sorry, dude.
No, that's great.
I-
That was exactly what I was gonna do with Tomax if she didn't
It's
frighten me. But she
so
frightened me. I
good.
can't. Well, I mean, I don't want to attack her at disadvantage. So I was like, ah. I was like,
Um,
this isn't keto friendly. Gah.
This will go straight to my thighs. Bam.
I can't remember when you're frightened. What check do you have to closer?
So you do it on the end of your turn. So currently this turn you will not be. Yeah. So Zymot, you can make your check here. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Nat one.
Nope, you're still frightened. You're still scared.
She's the most hideous thing I've ever seen. How can I deal with this?
Okay, so Gigroth, it's a wisdom saving throw. You cannot advance towards her, and attacks against her have disadvantage.
Okay. Say.
Now, if he reckless attack, then they would cancel out. He would just be a straight roll.
Correct.
But if he
Yeah,
were
I would
to
have-
make some kind of strength check on a pot of soup next to her, that wouldn't count as disadvantage, right?
Mm,
I just want to push it over towards her.
I'm gonna say no. You could do that.
Already
Okay.
making the DM cringe.
What? It's fine.
Uh,
It's good storytelling. I like this. I'm not gonna like, I don't know,
Well-
put you guys at disadvantage for great story.
I'm gonna yell out to Zymot. I think I know what you hold off because I wanna pit pocket her while she can attack.
So you want to try and
I just want. while she's down and laughing uncontrollably, I just want to search her to see if maybe there's like control the wisp or if she gets any other messages against her.
Sure. So make me a. Let's see here. I guess this would be like sleight of hand.
But I would have to be first. So. Oh, I'll yell out to Zymon. Hey Zymon, what type of attack is that glaive?
Slashing, my friend.
Slashing. Half.
Did you say thrashing?
That is what I'm going to do to you if you keep making fun of my accent.
That's would it ending my turn like just have to say, all right, I'm not could I like stand by?
Yeah, if you wanna defer your turn, right? Like you wanna insert yourself at a different spot in the initiative order, you can do that. Yeah.
I'm just gonna attack
You cut out there. You're gonna attack Maude. You said
No, I'm gonna attack
the wisp. Okay.
or the ball or
Yep. This glowing orb that shocked you.
fire did. This is 11.
An 11 is not going to hit.
Hello?
Yeah, you keep cutting out. I don't know if it's your mic is too far away and you got like a noise gate on or something.
Okay, how about this?
That is much better.
Okay, yeah,
Yep.
it's just too far away. Okay, does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Okay. You roll for dumbish. Okay, so 10 slashing damage.
Okay. And just like Tomax, you can see the wisp only takes a little bit of that.
And with that comes the end of my turn.
Okay.
So wisdom saving throw time.
Yep.
All right. Saving throw. What is? Damn, I was like yes, because it was about to land on the nat 20, but 14. Does a 14 save me?
14 still saves you. You are no longer frightened by Maude.
That's right, bitch.
All right, Batty's turns. Okay, so first off, the Wisp is going to try and shock Gigroth again, as he's right by you. So he does this little flowy dance thing, and 8 plus 4 is 12. Does a 12 hit you?
No, it does not.
All right. All right, so the Wisp fails to shock you. Maude makes a... she can't do anything on her turn, but at the end of her turn, she can try and stop this.
Yep,
Stop
just
laughing.
another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, wisdom saving throw from Maude.
She tries to reassure herself that it wasn't that funny.
is 15. 15.
That does succeed.
Okay. It's at the end of her turn, so she can't stand up or anything. She's still prone, right?
Yep, she's still prone
and
incapacitated. Maybe I'm not 100%
No,
sure.
she's no longer incapacitated. I don't
Okay,
think.
yeah, so she's still on the ground.
Okay, and she's still laughing despite the effect ending. She is still laughing. All right, and it is now Akuma's turn.
Okay, you guys think it should keep attacking the Wisp, or do you think go for Maude?
Wisp.
I feel like you have the best chance against the Wisp since you have magical damage. So, since we're noticing the other our slashing damage and melee stuff is doing reduced, magical is probably our best bet if we're trying to get rid of it.
Alright, we're just gonna try to Firebolt this time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos to gain advantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
Mm.
So that also makes that effect active. Does a cat.
We love
Oh
seeing
my
Kitty
God.
on stream.
He wants liver crisps. All right, 24 hit.
24 does hit.
All right. For damage, the full 10.
All right. So this and actually it's fire damage, correct?
Yes.
Your firebolt hits and you can tell it doesn't take the full amount of fire damage, but still it is enough, and this bright shining light from this wisp shrinks down into a little ball and then floats down to the ground, and the wisp is now dead.
Tinkerbell, no.
I do believe in fairies. I do. I'm gonna move
Well, I don't.
1 square into the room, like 10 feet into the room, and
Okay.
end my turn.
All right. Cyrus, you're up.
Are the 2 melee fighters still frightened by Maude, or is that over?
Gigroth is
Uh,
not frightened. Zymot is.
Ah, okay.
I mean, look at her. She's got those fingers and those bones. It's hideous.
I mean, it's not pleasant, but it's like nothing to get you, your trousers in a twist over, man. Just get it together.
What are you into, man?
I mean, I'm not the one
Um,
cowering on the opposite side of the room from an old lady who's on the ground. She just, had a life alert moment, just fell on the ground. Ah!
I have never once claimed to be a brave individual. Not once.
You know what? You got me there, bud. You got me there. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast. Sorry, I had a different idea that popped in my head there. I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery on Maude,
Mm-hmm.
and that is another Wisdom saving throw.
8.
8. That is a fail. So her next. Let's see. Her next attack. Yeah, her next attack roll will have disadvantage, and she will take 3 psychic damage.
All right.
It just gets like this little headache after laughing too much.
All right.
And I'll move slightly, like 1 tile into the room,
Okay.
and end my turn.
All right. Zymot.
All right, and I have to make my saving throw at the end of my turn, correct?
Yes.
All right, Tomax will attempt to hack at her at disadvantage.
Wait, does that only apply to
Did I just roll
Zymot?
really good? Ooh, 21?
Even with disadvantage?
Yeah, 25 and a 21,
Ooh,
apparently.
yeah, that's definitely
Wow.
going to hit.
Nice. And
Never
damage
mind.
for that will be 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. She takes all of that. All that slashing
Uh,
damage.
Quick question, Nick. So the effects of whatever she did to me and Zymot, that also applies to Tomax, even though he's a shadow, so he gets like the same effects from the
Yeah,
the caster?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
He's just
Oh,
an
okay,
extension
cool.
of me. I just reflavored him a little bit to have his own personality, but he's technically just a shadow of me.
Oh, okay, cool. You learn
So-
something new every day.
And then I will go ahead and move 10 feet in front of the casters to make sure that she has to go through me to get through. I'll leave Tomax in place and then move Zymot 10 feet in front of the casters to make sure she has to get through me to get to them. And that no potential AoE would hit me and hit them.
All right.
And
And now
wisdom
make your
save.
wisdom saving throw to see if you are still frightened.
A 16.
You are no longer scared of Maude.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Now that I have a better look of her up close, I may have overreacted. Thank you for keeping me on the up and up there, Saris.
No problem, I say as I'm hiding behind Akuma, who is behind Zymot.
And Ronaldo is
Not all of us can be as brave as I.
and Ronaldo is behind you guys. I forgot that he was here.
Yeah, Ronaldo's behind me.
Playing furiously
like-
on his lute.
He
Oh,
didn't.
yes,
There wasn't even a
here.
roll. He's just still frightened of her. Just like, oh my god, jeez, is that a witch?
all the she's so scary. What am I gonna do? What are you guys gonna do? Please make sure I don't die.
You're going to
Dude,
sing a
she's on the
song
ground.
about it.
All right, Gigroth, you're up.
Yes. All right. Since I'm not frightened of her anymore, kick her ass. All right. So, the initial plan. I'm gonna use my action, and I'm gonna tip. Well, actually, would it cost me an action to taste the soup first?
To taste the soup.
Don't do that, Gigroth. That's bad soup.
You know what? I'm gonna say no. You can taste the soup for free. That's a free action.
As soon
okay,
as
okay.
Gigroth like pulls
Now,
out like a spoon
just-
and he's sampling it, I'm just like, Gigroth, no, put that down. That's bad, kitties.
And I look at him, but soup.
He's like, Gigroth, what do you think's in the soup? And I point to the bodies.
And give like, oh yeah, and I just put the soup. I just put the spoon down, and then I'm gonna okay, and then I look at mine and it's like, this is for making soup out of people. You ruined soup, and I push it over so I can all start falling on.
Okay,
Maude.
so to give you an idea, this cauldron is huge, right? Like the bulbous part of this cauldron is probably 5 feet in diameter, and then the top of it, the whole of it, is probably 4 feet in diameter, and this thing is filled with soup. Where I thought I had the stats for like actually how much it weighs. It is if it's filled up, it is extremely heavy.
But we've got a raging Gigroth over here.
Okay, okay. It's a little bit smaller than what I said. It's 4 feet wide, has a mouth 3.5 feet in diameter, weighs 50 pounds, not filled up, and holds 30 gallons of liquid. So if you figure a gallon of soup is probably what, another few pounds.
Yeah, I think like a gallon of milk weighs about 164 ounces, I think, which is equivalent to about 5 to 10 pounds. Like 5 pounds, 10 pounds.
So if we say 5 pounds per liquid, right?
Let's
That's
go
another.
ahead and-
So this thing's like over 200 pounds.
All right. Well,
You can try to tip it. I'm just saying. I just want you to have all the information before you try to do
One
it.
thing I want to ask is,
8
Gigroth is in a
pounds.
rage, right? So he does
Yeah,
have
I get advantage on
strength
strict-
checks.
Yeah.
yep. And I got a
Uh,
+5 on strength.
I just googled it. It's 8.3 pounds per gallon.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
so this thing's closer to 300 pounds filled up.
And it's like, you know what? It's like Gigroth's just imagining in his head, you know what? Those guys that lift boulders, I'm one of those guys. And these boulders are like 300 pounds. So
Oh, they're
Gigroth's just
boulders.
hyping himself up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go for a strength saving throw or a strength check. Or how do you
Yeah,
want me to
make me
roll
a
to do this one?
strength check. A strength
You said
athletics.
that's advantage.
Athletics.
Yep. And with your rage, you will have advantage on this.
So the first one is okay, and the second one is
Well, what
okay.
was the first
So I got the 20. Oh, so the first one was 22. The second one is 19.
Okay. Yes, you successfully walk around and tip this cauldron over onto Maude, and this soup, this human stew, comes spilling onto Maude. Let's see. What would be some good? How much damage here? So first, give me a D6 damage roll for bludgeoning damage of the cauldron tipping on her, and then give me another D6 worth of damage for I guess fire damage or heat damage.
Okay. With the bludgeoning damage, because it was a strength, do I add a +2 to that, or that's really only with the weapons?
Yeah, you can add you can add your strength modifier to that.
Yes. Yes. 8 damage.
Okay.
All right, and then another d6. 2 damage.
Okay. All right, so she takes all that damage there, and you hear her
Right, and
her
then-
laugh changes into a shriek, into a scream. Ah!
All right, and then I scream out to Akuma. Akuma, do you have any lightning attacks?
It's a melee range, yeah. I have to touch
Oh,
her.
okay. Oh, okay. Well, because I was gonna suggest because you have a shocking grasp, right?
Yes, I have to touch her.
Okay. Would that also work if you were to touch the pool of soup while that she's in
To conduct the electricity to shock her.
to conduct? Yeah.
Yeah, I would allow that. If you can get
Okay,
if
just
you can
an
get
idea
close
for
enough,
Akuma.
if you can get close enough to shock the pool of soup that she is in.
Okay.
Just an idea for you, Akuma. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and walk up to her, and with my bonus action, I'm gonna go for an attack.
All right.
All right. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. And 1d6. No. 4 damage plus 2. 6 damage.
Okay. She's still alive. Gets to her turn. She kind of composes herself and stands up. And she sees you, Gigroth, right next to her. She will take as she stands up. She comes up at you with with one of her claws and takes a big old swipe at you.
I was like, bring it, bitch.
Is an 18 going to hit you?
Damn it.
Oh, she done brought it.
She brought it. I said bring it, she brought it.
1, 3 plus 3 is 6 points of damage.
What type of damage?
This would be slashing damage.
Does she have disadvantage on the attack roll for third-degree burns or from the?
No, but she does from your other thing. So let me see if she actually hits with this. Yes, she does. She hits with that one still. That roll is
Okay.
actually higher. All right.
It's 3 damage.
All right. And as she's standing up, she also swings her other claw at you. That is a 14. 14 is going to be the lower of the two.
That does
It's
not
only on
hit.
the first attack, not
Okay.
the second
Well,
attack.
All right. My first roll was
Oh,
a
for
14.
for vicious
so-
mockery.
Does that hit you as well?
I couldn't hear. What was your first number?
14.
No, that does not hit.
Okay. All right. That ends her turn because she cannot move, so she cannot. She had to use her turn to stand up, and then she made her attacks, and that's it. Akuma, your turn.
Who's all standing in the soup?
Her and Gigroth would be.
Okay. Can I reach the soup from where I'm at?
If you walk up, yeah. If you walk closer.
Okay. I'll walk up and I'll put my hand in the soup and shocking grasp.
All right.
I'll take that damage as long as she does too.
Do I want to? So first attack roll 23.
Yeah, that's gonna hit for sure.
And 6 lightning damage.
All right. So you take that, and you take that as well, Gigroth.
All right.
You being Maude. Maude takes it, and Gigroth takes it. Okay.
And I will end my turn.
I'll scream out to them, "Hey guys, I'm not feeling a little too good. I need a little help."
Do you already use your Goliath heal?
I don't have a Goliath heal. Are you talking about stone endurance? Yeah, I used that with the
Oh, the giant. Yeah.
With the frost
Yeah, with
giant
the giant.
skeleton.
Yep. I probably got like a round or two left if I don't get hit.
Ideally, so does she.
Yes, indeed. If I can get both hits in, oh, that'd be beautiful.
Anything else, Akuma?
Nope, I'm good. Just
Okay.
end my turn there.
All right, Cyrus, you're up.
I will. I guess I'll like move around the pool of soup, and I will try and swing at Maude with my rapier.
Okay.
I should probably make an attack roll. That is a 16
That does hit.
plus 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. All right, Zymot.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to flip the cauldron now that it's tipped over inside? Would I be able to flip it on Maude and trap her inside of it? Do the dimensions line up or no?
She's standing up currently. And she's definitely taller than it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not strong enough to. I don't think
You
I'm strong
could,
enough
like,
to pick it up. Could I? Is there
push-
a way I can have Zymot or Tomax attack her to knock her on the ground? Like I know there's a maneuver that does that, but I'm obviously can't go. I'm not a battle master, so
There's
I mean
a
it's
way,
okay to say no.
There's a way that you can basically push someone to the ground.
And then it would take her a whole turn to get up, or she would attack from the ground, right? No, it only takes her movement, so she can get back up if she
so
wants
she can
to.
still, but she won't be able to move around. Yes.
Yeah, well, she can't move around anyways because she's surrounded by 2 big goons. All right, I'm just gonna attack her with my glaive.
Mm-hmm.
I believe a 12 does not hit.
12 is not going to hit. No.
Okay, I will. Is she looking hurt at all?
Oh yeah.
Is she? All right, cool
She's,
then.
she's sickly looking anyways by herself, but now after she's taken this beating, she's even more sickly.
Okay, I will unleash incarnation as a special action to allow Tomax to attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Gross 7, that's a miss.
That's a miss.
All right, and then I will action surge to attack again.
All right.
14, I believe, is a miss.
14 is a hit.
Thank goodness.
That is the magic
Jesus.
number.
All right, and swing for a whopping, 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh, okay. Stop! 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 Bargain! Bargain!
Ain't
And
no bargain here.
that is my turn.
What kind of bargain are we talking here?
I could just see him behind his eye. Just, what kind of bargain we talking?
I'm not behind Zymot.
No, you're
What do
behind.
you-
No, you're behind Akuma.
What do you want? What do you want?
No, I ran up and stabbed her. I'm next to you, dummy.
Oh, all right. I got shocked, so I'm a little like,
Yeah, you're delirious.
delirious.
kill Maude. What do you want?
You know what we're here for, and I'll hold my rapier to, like kind of towards like her neck, like you know what we're here for.
Fine, take my cauldron. It's yours. It's yours.
We're
What's
not
so
here
special
for
about
no
your cauldron?
cauldron.
Oh, now hold on a minute. What's so special about the cauldron? We run a business trying to sell like pots and pans. All right, I have an interest in pots and pans now.
Maude says, oh, how would she put it? She says, it makes soup. That's how she would put it.
Is there anything special about it? Any magical abilities? Anything like that?
Please you can see for yourself. Just don't kill me.
What else you got on you? Any magical items? What about that wisp?
Oh, that wisp is gone. I've got
But
nothing
it turned
else.
into like an.
I've got nothing else.
How do we open the treasure at the bottom of the lake?
Oh, I can do that for you. If you, I'll deliver. I'll deliver the chest.
You'll deliver the chest.
Yes, yes, yes. Just don't kill me.
Wait, how are you gonna do that?
Maude swim good.
I kind of look to the rest of the crew like, I'm not so sure about this. Seems kind of sketchy.
I promise. Just wait here till midnight. I'll go. I can get it. I'll go get it.
What's
Can I make
special
an
about
insight
midnight?
check?
Yeah. Make me an insight check.
I will help
Just
with
to
that.
see if I believe that she's being honest about going and retrieving the chest for us. That is a 16.
Yeah. Yeah. You can tell that she is scared for her life and is willing to bargain. And she is bargaining for her life here.
How do we know you won't run away if we let you go get the chest?
You'll just have to trust me.
If you don't bring back the chest, and I'm gonna gesture my rapier towards the cauldron and say, the cauldron gets it.
That's right. This cauldron's about to get the stabby stab.
Yes. Okay, yes. I'll get it.
But if you do bring it back, you get to keep the cauldron and continue making your disgusting stew.
I can't bring the treasure back here.
Why not?
I can get it out of the water, but it's too heavy to drag all the way back to this cave.
Can I, while this is going on, I'd like to tell Ronaldo to run back and grab my rope and spear that I was going to use as a tripwire.
Okay.
And my
Third thing,
and my
Thyma.
trap.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can go get it. Just anything away from here. I'll be right back. He runs
Do I
down.
hear him tell him that? From like where Gigroth is, does he hear Zaimot like say, "Go get my stuff"?
I mean, that's up to Zymon how loud he tells.
Oh
him.
yeah, I'm not trying to hide it or anything. Yeah, you can hear it.
I was like,
Just-
"Hey, bring my trap too."
Wait in the caves until midnight. Then head north along the shore for a mile. The treasure will be waiting for you. I promise.
No. We going right now, and one of us is going with you.
Ronaldo comes back. Here you go, Thymot. Here you go, Gigroth.
Actually, before I just don't want to interject. Once Ronaldo turns the corner, Zymot's gonna look at the slayed fishermen
Mm-hmm.
that are there,
Yeah.
and he is gonna take his glaive and impale her through the chest.
Ooh, okay. Make me that attack roll.
23.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
And then as she's like grasping or whatever, I'm just gonna dram it through her even further so it sticks to the ice behind her, and she just hangs there sliding as it further protrudes down her chest.
Nice. I'm gonna get on one knee. I'm gonna pick up her head like this, and I'm gonna tell her, "You should have made beef stew."
And she gasps her last breath and falls over dead.
Forgive me,
I would-
gentlemen. Things like that are abominations. There's already enough terror here in 10 towns. And look, she slaughtered these fishermen to make stew. It is an abomination, I say.
She should.
Yeah.
Here you
Yeah,
go, guys.
but
Here's your things.
it's a little hard to get the treasure now.
She told us where it's near. Either way, it is not worth it. She should not be allowed to live. And as
Well-
Ronaldo comes up, it's like she shouldn't have attacked us again. out of
j-
nowhere.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. What a gruesome fiend.
Yes, she's not willing to I am a horrible liar. I'm just gonna push one of you guys in the way.
Cyrus is a little taken aback because I think in his mind, he was like, okay, yeah, we're going to get this lady to go, this crazy witch to go find the treasure for us. And then watching, like, Zyma just impale her, like, so, like, abruptly, he's kind of like a little like horrified, so he's just kind of like looking off towards like the north, like yeah, well, that was awful.
Oh my god.
This is-
So what do we do
What-
now, guys?
Do we want to take the bodies of the fishermen back with us, or simply
We
mementos to identify them?
I don't know if we want to take them back in this state. I think that would be more upsetting to the people.
Can I do a search for any of their personal belongings?
Sure, yeah.
I want to search her body, see if she has anything on her.
21 for the investigation check.
Yeah, so I guess there would be like these bodies are like basically flayed out on this stone pedestal. But with your search you're able to find like a belt buckle or like a fisherman's like a strap or a vest or something, like the tattered remains of like that would hold lures and things like that. Enough items that would be able to identify that these were fishermen.
We find like a little like locket with a note in there with like like one of the older guys, and he has like a little note in there. He's like, "My last day fishing before I retire."
Man, I can't wait to finish my last one. It's gonna be a great retirement party.
This is gonna be the last and best fishing trip I've ever been on.
We're gonna make a big pot of stew when we get back to town.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So
Can I?
yeah.
Sorry, one quick thing I just want to ask. Can I find the orb from the wisp? Because you said it dropped to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can absolutely find it. I mean, it's basically a dim, like, I don't know, just this kind of like spongy ball, I would guess. I don't know what a wisp really looks like when it's dead, but I would.
Oh, okay.
This spongy ball that's not even emanating any light at this point.
Can I just do like? I guess I'll just pick it up and like if there's nothing of interest about it, can I do like a check to see if like I could pick up on any of like the magic that was there or like ascertain anything about it?
Sure, make me an arcane check. Gigroth, you wanted to search Maud's body?
Yes.
Hmm?
Investigation.
I have I have a 12.
Your arcane check, you definitely know based on your fight and holding this wisp corpse, that it was magical. You know, that's definitely a magical being. But you don't gain any other knowledge
Okay.
about the wisp. Your investigation check, Gigroth?
Is a 18.
18. You do not find anything on Maud.
Any markings on her arms? Maybe something in her hair?
No, not at all.
I'll kind of
Well.
hold the orb up to Akuma. I'm like, hey, can you make any use of this in like any of your magical studies or anything whatever with that?
We can just hold on to it for the time being. I'll stash it.
All right, I'll toss it to him.
And what about the cauldron? Is the cauldron just a cauldron?
You can check.
Oh, can I cast
Alright.
detect magic on it?
You sure can.
All right, cast detect magic.
So you're going to sit around for 10 minutes while Akuma does his... You're going to do it as a
No.
ritual, I assume, right?
No, I just cast it.
Okay. Yeah, this thing's magical AF.
Ooh.
You learn its school of magic,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which I guess would be conjuration. What else?
That's,
Do you think
that's
she-
it.
Do you think she conjured the wisp with the cauldron? Like that's how she like conjures like little like beings like that?
It could be possible.
Can I like walk
she
up
didn't
to
have
the
anything on
cauldron
her.
and like run my finger around the outs? You know how people like do the glass thing?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just run my finger around the rim of the cauldron?
Sure. So you're gonna go up and you're gonna heave it back so it's right side up, because right
Hey,
now it's like
Gigroth, can you give me a hand with this?
Ay, Capitan.
Before they do that, I'm gonna use prestidigitation to clean up all the soup, just so they're not like getting it all over and like touching the cannibal soup and all that. So I'm just gonna clean that up and make it smell like lemon pledge.
okay. All right.
It smells like lemons in here.
So Gigroth comes over and helps you heave it up, and you're gonna run your fingers over it.
Yeah.
Make me an arcane check.
Shoot. I probably should have said I was going to use inspiration before that.
You can do it after
Yeah,
you
you
roll.
can do it after you roll.
Okay, because I don't like my 9, so I'm going to use my inspiration to
Uh-huh.
have advantage. 12.
Okay. You can tell that there is some sort of as you do that, you can tell that there's some sort of magic trigger happening within this cauldron. But there's like an element missing, so to speak.
You have to feed the people.
I was about to ask, am I allowed to put one of those bodies? I mean, they're dead already. We're not taking them back. Can we just put one?
I'm just gonna walk out of the room with Ronaldo. Like, hey, Ronaldo, let's go back here and check up in this other room while you guys do that.
Oh, sir, absolutely. Yeah, I can help you. I can help you check some things out.
Thanks, bud. I could use some help.
You put your arm around him, and you're like walking down the steps, and he keeps like glancing back into the room.
I'm just gonna like whisper over to Akuma, so that Ronaldo doesn't hear. If we need a life body, we got one.
You're gonna sacrifice Ronaldo to try and figure out what this cauldron does. Oh my god.
Ronaldo has been nothing but helpful, and we're just gonna completely abuse him.
It's the way
After
of
they
the
walk
world.
away, I'm gonna drag one of the bodies, and like try to like put it in the cauldron.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be like, just give me the body. You know
Yeah.
I'm the heavy lifter.
Yeah, you can do it. You can definitely put one of the bodies in the cauldron. That's for sure.
And then after, I'll do the same thing I did before. And do we
Okay.
have any results?
No results.
Results.
Is the soup? Well, how does prestidigitation work? Like, would the soup still be there? It just smells different.
What the soup that's on the
stew
floor?
that was, yeah, the stew that was on the floor when
It still smells
Cyrus-
and looks exactly the same as it always did. Like it was straight up stew that's on the.
Oh no, it's because Cyrus cast prestidigitation.
Can I take some water out of one of my canteens and pour it in the
Sure.
stew?
Sure.
All right, I like to do that.
Are you going to use the water from that the altar that you found in that one cave?
The
I
panned water.
Let's
Oh.
use the regular water first. If that
Yeah.
that does nothing, we should probably use the.
You,
cave
yeah,
water.
you said there was the altar of Sylvanas that was buried in ice that you never really found.
Okay, that's why I was like, wait, I don't remember an altar in here. Okay,
And you
from the
you
altar.
collected some water from that. I didn't know if you were using that water or just some other normal water.
No, regular water.
Okay.
Because she wouldn't have that water. At least I don't think she would have. So yeah, I'm just gonna
That's
use regular water right now.
And while he's doing that, I'm gonna get one of my canteens and I'm gonna fill it up with the stew.
Okay. Your cannibal
And
stew.
I'm gonna use firebolt to reignite the fire underneath the cauldron.
Team effort. I like it.
And then I'll do the magic lamp thing again.
Okay. So this time, as you do it, and you're looking in the bottom of the cauldron, that
Mhm.
clear-ish water that Zymot added, you can see it magically start to change colors into like this reddish brown and begins to bubble up and begins to heat and cook and this kind of spicy, hot smell starts emanating from the cauldron.
I didn't shit myself, did I?
And is that all we really notice? Or is there something else emanating from the what is it? From the cauldron?
That's it. The water that you added has turned to stew, into a hearty, hot stew.
That's too
I'm
good.
gonna add the old floor soup to the pot and see what happens.
Sure. Yeah. You added
Does
stew.
anything-
You added stew to more stew. The pot
Okay.
fills up a little bit more.
All right. What do you guys say if we dump it out, put it back on, light it up, and then just put regular water? Maybe that's what, just fire.
This is a cauldron of magic stew. That's what it just, you put water in it, it just makes stew.
Are you asking me, the DM, or are you talking with your group?
It's more like just talking. Like,
Oh, I got an idea. All right, so Gigral's gonna use his dash, and he's just gonna start running back to the frost giant. He's gonna take a piece of one of the bones, and he's gonna run back and throw it in the.
Okay. There is now a bone in the pot.
So nothing's happened.
Nothing else happened.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's
she was a she was a necromancer, so I'll scoop up some of the stew and then pour it on the flayed bodies.
The bodies are now wet with stew.
Damn it.
All right, and
Um,
you still have detect magic up, right?
yeah. Is there
Akuma?
anything magical going on with? She had a stick or like a spoon or something she was stirring it with,
Mhm.
right? Like,
Yeah.
Is
There's-
there any aura coming from the stick?
Not at all.
just a stick.
It's
Okay.
just a big ass wooden spoon.
I mean,
I don't want to believe this cauldron is just a cauldron for making fucking soup.
if
if
that
that
was
was-
10 towns, right? It makes sense. Like they're low on food and they got bees. Like,
So just throwing water into a magical pot to make food. Okay.
all right.
Well, this would be good for Levistus's followers. I mean, the hungry children of East Haven. We should take this back to the boat.
yes, that's a great idea.
just like guys, throw soup. Just throw water in it, and the rest will take care of itself. Infinite soup.
Oh man.
I mean, infinite
Mm.
soup is a pretty big thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
Especially when it's
like-
cold here.
Yeah, especially for water because okay, all right. I'm gonna take the backside of my glaive. I'll pull it off of old Maude and chip off like a cube of ice, and then oh wait, it's already full. Yeah, because I guess if we could just take ice, put it in this thing, and melt it in the food, like that is kind of relevant. All right, and so are we under the impression that Gigroth and myself can like turn on its side and wheel it back to the boat?
yeah, I mean, this thing's pretty heavy. Well, empty. You'll definitely have to empty it out, which shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, this thing weighs, what was it, 50 pounds? 50 pounds.
Do you have a levitate spell, Akuma or Cyrus?
Nothing like
It does.
that.
It does have
That's
two handles. And they're on the sides of it,
Mhm.
and there is a lid as well.
Man, it's 50 pounds. I carry that in real life like almost every day, so we'll be fine.
Okay. So I have
Okay.
an idea. Go ahead, Gigroth.
Is Ronaldo in the room?
Cyrus, where are
Ronaldo's
you and
come back.
Ronaldo at?
We're in the like room before with like the skeleton thing, and
Okay,
we're just like
perfect.
making snowmen.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna
Frosty the
chop off.
Snowman with a jolly happy soul.
Wait, you do know another song?
You lying bastard!
Why don't
son
you
of a
ever
bitch,
sing
I've heard
that
your
at the bar?
It's always winter, damn it. You could have sung that. Okay, so I'm gonna use my hand axe and I'm gonna chop off I'll chop off her finger, hand, and I'm gonna throw it in the pot.
Yep.
See if anything happened.
Nope. Nothing
No?
happens.
Okay, I was I was wondering if maybe her being a necromancer, her dead body might have some leftover magic and it might do something to the pot. But okay, um, I want to dump out. Well, I'm gonna ask you guys. I want to dump out the stew that's already in there, and I want to repeat the process to see if maybe it makes different soups every time you refill it with water.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Yeah. All right. Just gonna just dump it out, and then like get some more new water, new cubes, and throw it in there. Does it make the same soup?
Okay, so you're just gonna fill it up with ice and water then. You're not throwing
Yeah.
anything else. You're just gonna do water at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you do it. Provided Akuma's okay with it, he works his magic, or does his little circular motion around the mouth of this pot, and that soup starts to bubble and turn and change and transforms into this hearty stew.
Is it the same as the stew beforehand?
Yep, same kind.
Okay. All right.
What
I
kind
think
of
we
stew
Want to
is
should
try
just-
it?
Yeah, at least what does it smell like?
Yes, DM. What does this smell like?
It's kind of like like a vegetable soup sort of smell, but a little bit yeah, like a vegetable soup, I would say, is what it smells like.
Can I try to
vegetable
persuade
beef?
Ronal-
You want to try it?
No, I want. Can I try to persuade Ronaldo to try it?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna cast friends on him.
All right.
You
Well, he's
walk
not
in
even-
as
he's-
we're making snowman. We're making a snowman. And
Hey,
he's like,
Ronaldo,
"Oh,
come here.
boy.
I got something for you.
Hey kid, come on in. I got a job for you. Put your arm around him, just like
Yep.
2 19s.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's your friend. He's your buddy. Hey, Akuma, how's it going? Check out my snowman.
Wow, that's a great snowman.
He's great.
Don't you think he needs eyes?
Yeah. Well, let's see over here. And he walks over and he picks up 2 bones from from the frost giant and sticks them in with the eyes. It's super awkward. These long bones sticking out where the eyes would be.
Well, here, I bet playing with all that snow got you cold. Here, have some soup to warm you up.
So you bringing him soup, or are you gonna take him up to the other room?
I brought him a cup of
Okay.
soup.
So, oh wow, gee, thanks. Where'd you get this at?
Oh, he just made it fresh. I think Zymot had some left over that he packed with us. We just heated it up over the fire.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks. Let me. It's not bad. It's not. It's a little bland, but it's really not too bad. It's very refreshing.
what does it taste like?
Well, it's got a little bit of beef flavor to it. Maybe some carrots and some. Is that onions I smell in there?
Definitely ketchup.
It's pretty good.
I'm sorry. Just when you said beef, I just thinking of all the bodies she cooked in it.
Well, I'm sorry. Gigroth used all the salt, so.
Yeah, with some special seasoning, I bet this would turn out pretty satisfactory.
And
I'm
then
gonna cast
using detect magic.
prestidigitation. Oh, okay.
What are you doing, Akuma?
Oh, if my detect magic was still up, does he change?
He doesn't change at all. You can tell like the soup is well, the soup itself is not magical, but your detect magic would still be up on the cauldron.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use prestidigitation to make it like taste like slightly better, like there was a little bit of salt added.
Oh, all the salt must have submerged to the bottom of the bowl. I think I got to the good part. It's decent.
All right. Well,
I wonder.
Do we want to
Okay,
walk forth and check out what's going on up there?
I actually have an idea.
What?
I feel like we should
Okay.
just continue this episode of Rachel Ray. Just like let's keep working on this stew.
I wanted to make a suggestion or just a thought. What if so if it changes the attribute of water. Um, Based on that, since it's a liquid, maybe it changes liquid. So what if we were to add something else? I'd
You say
say
blood.
like
That's kind of twisted.
I know. I know this is just me not Gigroff, just me as a player. Just I wonder what would happen if we put blood in it.
Who's donating?
I mean, I'm a pretty big guy. I got heaps
Ronaldo.
of it. Ronaldo, yes. Sacrifice time.
I just see the look in Gigroth's eyes, and I just shake my head like, no.
All
So
right.
Yeah, let's
I
go
would-
check
I
out the
mean-
north.
I'm sure the
I'm cool with
children
that.
of East Haven will love this cauldron. We'll have to come back for it.
Sorry, you were gonna say something like a minute ago, Zymot?
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
What if we meet her instructions in the middle? We go there at midnight, which can only be a couple hours from now.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but this time, we perform a seance with our good friend Ronaldo and maybe ask the lady in white if she can assist us
Huh?
with the chest.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Solid.
Ooh.
Okay then. Ronaldo, have you ever done a exotic location with your seances?
I have not. I don't know if I have the material. Do any of you guys have any candles?
What necromancer does not have candles? She had to be living in here somehow. I'm sure we can find something.
Or I guess anything that we could light on fire that would burn would be fine. Doesn't necessarily have to be candles.
So, okay, this is just a quick side question. Prestidigitation has one mode where you can create a non-magical trinket or, or illusory image that can fit in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make like some really small candles with that?
Yeah.
Just like make like a few like small candles and like use that since I imagine they're not
But
worth
it's
like a
just
lot
an
anyways.
image of it, right? It's not an actual. It doesn't manifest physically.
Well, I can either make an image or an actual like physical trinket, or well, I guess that's not really a trinket.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Can you are incense a trinket?
Sure. I mean, well, is incense a trinket? Probably not. Because it has a function other than just like being a thing. Right? It has a practical function.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, yeah, if you guys are good with this plan, then I say we wrap up what we can here, maybe get the cauldron back to the boat, and then we shall go upriver a bit.
Let's do it.
You guys want to explore that pathway going up before we leave out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yes.
Ronaldo says, yeah, yeah, we could do the seance tonight. I tell you, I will, I'll start preparing myself. Are we gonna do that right here, or?
No, we're going to go to a different location that could potentially channel the lady in white a little more potent, if you will.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, you just tell me when, and I can get all set up, and we can perform the seance tonight.
Will do. You are doing fantastic, my friend.
Thanks. You guys got any more of that soup?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we do.
Excellent. I will take some more. That's pretty good. You're a good cook, Akuma.
Thanks.
All right. So you guys walk through the caverns. You head north through that cave, and it kind of turns around back to the west. And you see, where is my description here? It's like a big, that would be a big pool, big pond. This pool that filled into the area. You can see that there is where the river, there's like a cavern to the north where the river would spill into this cavern. and it's totally frozen. This whole pool is totally frozen over.
Is
Are we
there
able
like
to
a note
see
going on?
down?
You want to like look down in the ice?
Yeah, just see if
Sure.
I see anything underneath the ice.
Yeah, you look down and the moonlight shines in through the cavern ceiling, and all of these minerals kind of like illuminate and glisten as you look down. And frozen within this pool are the remains of 4 frost giants. You can see faint outlines of their bodies.
Well, we barely handled one, so I'm glad these did not come alive, so to speak.
Are they like still? Are they just bones, or are they still like?
It's mostly bones. There might be some like skin or flesh hanging from them, but it's mostly bones.
Is there? Do they have anything like medallions or jewelry? Or...
They do not.
Are there any more of those inscriptions on the walls in this room?
No, there's not.
And we
I mean,
we
this is
checked her
cool.
room. We checked her room out, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you gotta remember too, right? This is only frozen over probably recently, like within the last year, whenever Frostmaiden did her thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys want? Can we? Is there anything in these 2 alcoves to the north, like northeast?
Let me bring up that map here again. The one to the left is where like a river flows in, and then the other one is just more like dirt ground cavern, but there's nothing of note in those nooks at all.
Okay.
On our way out, with Ronaldo not looking, I'm gonna decapitate Maude.
Sure.
Just kind of put that in my pack.
Maud's head is in your pack. Okay.
Yeah, you just casually decapitate a head when nobody's looking.
Hey Ronaldo, what's that over there? Huh? What is that?
I
Give-
like it.
Give him a distraction.
Sebastian.
Oh yeah. Sebastian says distraction.
He just like
Sebastian's
scurries over, and so Ronaldo's like, "Hey, look, a lizard!" And then
Sebastian's gonna be the one to like win him over. You know, he's gonna like be okay with everything we do because of Sebastian.
Oh my gosh, that's its own spin-off episode, right? Like that's its own spin-off series is the adventures
Sebastian Ronaldo.
Yeah, Sebastian and Ronaldo getting in adventures
Oh,
together.
is like
Yeah,
this
like
evil
it.
mastermind, and Ronaldo is like his lackey. I love it.
But Sebastian can still only speak in words that end in shun. Oh,
like
that's
it.
fantastic.
I like it.
Pinky in the
Elaboration.
brain.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
All right.
All right. So yeah. Question. Last thing before we're done with this part. There is that 3rd cave or that one middle cave that we haven't gone into, and I mean we saw it in the opening. Do we want to explore that, or are we good?
I kind of do.
The middle cave.
Yeah,
I think
it's in
you-
between the ones that we went into.
Are you talking about the one that's got like the sleeping roll in it and stuff?
No. Okay. So you know how we entered to the northernmost cave?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. I
If you
see
go
the
down
southern
to-
cave.
Yeah. I mean, all right, the one with bones in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We'd have
like,
to
we
go
ha-
out and climb back up, wouldn't we?
Yeah, correct. That's why I'm
Yeah.
asking if you guys want to do that or not.
I mean, we're here. We might as well.
Yeah, we got time to kill, I guess, right?
For sure.
All right, I'm gonna start dragging this cauldron out.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you guys work your way out through the cave, down the river and out the mouth of the cave, the cavern where the river is. What would you like to do? gonna go
Once
up-
we get everything situated and this thing tied back up and stuff, then I guess we'll make our way back here to try to go up that one. I'll do the same thing. Teleport, swap places with Tomax, and tie the rope down. Because that
We
one's
could probably. I was just gonna say we can probably leave the cauldron down at the bottom. We don't have to carry that up with us.
Oh no. We're gonna tie it at the boat.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like we'll take care of the cauldron first, take it back to the boat, tie it up to the boat, and then come back and deal with this.
Okay.
Seems legit.
All right. How would you like to scale the cliff? Scale the side of the.
Same thing as the other way. So I would summon Tomax up at the top, swap places with him, and then lower a rope to my friends, anchoring it down with the spear.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And if you guys would like to scale the wall into the entrance of that cave, you can. No problems. Does not require any checks because you have the rope there. The jagged cliff. There's enough handles and things that you can do that. No problem. And you are all at the mouth of the cave. Ronaldo, I assume, is going to stay with the boat.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll go pick him up when we need the seance.
He's just eating soup back there. Like, oh boy.
This is absolutely delightful.
Okay.
All right.
Let's head into the cave.
Faux shizzle.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you walk into you walk through the cave and get into the mouth or get into where it opens up into a cavern, and you see this uneven floor is strewn with animal and humanoid bones.
Are the bones like together, like full skeletons, or are they like picked apart?
They
as
are-
If, like,
they
maybe
are picked-
Maude had.
They are all picked apart. There are no full
Okay.
skeletons. It is all
Are they human size or giant size?
all different sizes, shapes, and sizes. There are even some that look like animal bones.
And do we notice anything particular?
Make me a perception check, Gigroth.
Perception. 19.
19. Okay, so you notice there's definitely bones, humanoid bones, various sizes, bones of like rabbits and squirrels, smaller mammals, even birds. But with your check, you can also hear a very faint growl coming from. You see where there's like the two indentations, where it kind of closes then opens back up, coming
Mhm.
from
Indeed.
behind those like protrusions.
Okay.
You can hear a very very low faint.
After hearing
Okay.
the growl, can I just throw a firebolt in that direction?
No,
Sure.
wait. I got speak with animals, so I'm gonna see if I can speak
No,
with this animal
I'm
first.
I'm doing it, and I rolled a nat 20 for that hit.
Okay. Yes. So you throw a firebolt back there, and you hear a yelp, and then this very large wolf comes jumping out from behind the wall towards you guys. Who is in front? Who's the closest to that entrance?
Gigroth.
Oh, what?
He was
Damn it.
poking at the bones.
Gigroth, does a 20 hit your AC? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Yes.
Take 13 points of piercing damage as this large dire wolf jumps out and bites you.
What the fuck?
And now I need initiative rolls.
Does
Oh,
it
God.
take damage from the firebolt?
Yes,
Um,
it'll take damage from the firebolt.
Oh god, that was so funny. I just pictured him being like, "Hey, little fella, hey, what's that light that just?" And,
Uh,
God damn it.
50 damage off
Um,
of the crit.
Yeah, double damage. How much damage was it?
15 damage.
15. Holy shit.
19 initiative.
19 as well for Akuma.
Sorry,
Do
I
I
was
even need
spamming
it?
in
Do
chat.
I even get initiative since I'm down?
Yeah, you get initiative.
But I'm
Oh,
down.
you went unconscious?
Yes, I only had 8 health points left.
No, I mean, I feel
This-
all right. So like,
This is why I wanted to talk.
Question, DM, would rolling out the cauldron, finish exploring the cave, and like tying it down and feeding Ronaldo been long enough for Gigroth to get a short rest or no?
Yes. You guys spent some time in that cauldron room. I'll give you a short rest.
All right, and I'm assuming during that short rest, Gigroth would have done the barbarian thing and regained some hit die.
Do I even get hit die back?
Well, if you have hit die, I don't know if you get hit dice back, but you could expend hit dice to regain some health.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
And anyone can do that.
Even a dire wolf.
I'm not too sure of how the hit dice thing works.
Okay, so you get a number of hit dice based on your level, and the size of the hit dice is your class. So as a barbarian, your hit dice is a D12. You're level 3. So during a short rest, you have 3 D12s that are like a personal healing, basically a
Pool.
personal healing pool. Yes, and then during a long rest, you will regain those hit dice.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for letting me know that. Jedi. I wasn't familiar with the hit dice. In that case,
We're a
would
team. I got you.
Appreciate it. Go team. No I in team. Would you allow me to regain health, or in this situation, since it's already started, I just keep my 8?
I'll let you expend some hit dice here if you want to. But this is me being super nice here. Don't expect this again.
Yeah, no
You know
doubt.
what? You know what? I am gonna do one even better. Because I don't want to take your kindness for granted. So because we got a short rest, I got my stone endurance back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my stone's endurance. And let me roll a d12. 2, 4. Fuck. Okay, no, I'm still down. That's 9.
So you're still under 0? You're still at 0 or
Yeah.
less?
Yeah, like -1.
Negative-
'cause that
okay.
9 hits and
Okay. So yeah, you're still down at -1.
I'm gonna play it.
You still
I'm
get to roll an initiative.
Okay.
All right.
Let me see here. My
so it was-
initiative is 6.
Okay. Gigroth. And who tied? It was Akuma and Cyrus, or Akuma and Zymot?
Correct.
Akuma and Zymot?
I got 19.
All right. So I assume Zymot's dexterity is better.
Yeah.
No, it's a 10. I'm not very dexterous. It's
Really?
my armor.
Oh, so I got a 12. Okay.
Boom.
Cyrus, what was your initiative roll?
11.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay, Akuma, you're up first.
I'm just gonna try to firebolt this thing again.
Sure.
Torch the
23
puppy.
hit.
Yeah, the big puppy is on top of Gigroth, front paws pushing him down into the ground.
I
Yeah,
mean-
23 is a hit.
For the record, we do need a mount for Ronaldo. Just throwing that out there.
Alright, well, it takes 7 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, he takes all that. Zymot, you're up.
Holy snakies! Tomax will take special action move. Tomax over the thing. Oh, I guess is it still gnawing on
Gigroth?
Gigroth, or did it like attack him and then stand its ground?
Yeah, attack him and stand its ground.
Okay,
Paws up,
alright.
knocks him over, bites him, and then he's now standing there.
Okay, yeah. Then Tomax is gonna position himself in between if possible, position himself in between Gigroth and the direwolf and
Okay.
attack.
All right.
7, I believe, is a miss.
That's going to miss.
Yep. Jeez, I am rolling like garbage today. And then we did get oh no, I get those back on the long rest. Good to know. Yep, that is I'm gonna hold my ground. That's my turn.
Okay. Cyrus, you're up.
I'm just reading something here real quick. So when the direwolf attacked Gigroth, did it just make one attack?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
So Ronaldo is bait.
Oh jeez.
Hey, Ronaldo, can you come here for a second?
It thoroughly can.
Thur, what do you have to throw me?
What's
More like
Gigroth's
throw
life
you.
total right now?
I'm at
-1.
-1.
Oh, he's basically dead. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast hideous laughter, not hideous laughter, vicious mockery on the pupper.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 13.
5.
Yeah, it fails. It's gonna take a D4. That is 2 psychic damage.
Okay.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack roll. As a
Alright.
bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Gigroth and heal him for
Man, I want to see some death saves.
4 damage
alright.
or 4 life.
Oh, okay, so I'm back up to 3. So how do I do this? Oh, there.
That is my
Okay.
turn.
Okay.
Nice.
Batty's turn. Wolf is going to turn to Tomax and attack Tomax here with disadvantage. First roll, whoa, is a 25.
Yep.
Second roll is an 18.
Tomax is down.
Gone.
First one took him down. I don't
And
know
the
if that
wolf lets
changes.
out the dire wolf lets out this very loud howl. And it is now Gigroth's turn.
All right. Wait, it's my turn?
Yeah,
But I rolled a 6. Shouldn't I be the last person?
you are the last person. Everyone else is gone.
Oh, okay.
He
Gotcha.
healed you before
Because
your
I thought
turn.
yeah, okay. It's because I thought the wolf was the first one. Is it possible to use hit die, the hit die that you were talking about right now during battle, or is that
No,
only...
you can only do that during a short rest.
Gotcha. Okay. Since I was unconscious, is it gonna take my movement? Like, am I able to move, or do I have to stand up? And then
You will have
my
to
movement's
stand
gone?
up for your movement. Yeah, you are prone.
If I stand up, use a bonus action, and dash, can I move? But only 30 feet, or that just cancels that out?
No, you could use your dash as a bonus action. Wait, so you want to? It's not a bonus action. You could use the dash as your action.
Well, no, because if I get up, that counts as the action, correct? Or is that
Getting
just my
getting
move?
up counts as your movement, and then your
Okay,
action
okay.
would be to use the dash.
Okay. Then okay, so I'm gonna get up. I'm going to use my. If I hold on, I'm trying to think. Okay, so if I get up and I use my bonus action to go into rage, and then can I use my action to do a dash?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into rage, and then I'm going to use my dash as my action, and I'm going to move 30 feet away from it.
All right. Gigroth runs away scared. I see how it is. Okay, so you're gonna run away from this thing. It's gonna get an opportunity attack against you. Did we lose him? Or did we just lose video? All right, it doesn't hit with the opportunity attack, so
That
we're
would
back
be
up.
so funny if it knocked him back out.
Yeah, we're back up to Akuma.
There we lost him. Oh, he's back. I'm
There you
gonna
go.
try to
I-
firebolt it again.
But,
And 8. I'm gonna guess that doesn't hit.
8 does not hit.
Alrighty. I'll end my turn.
Zyma.
does the oh sorry did the wolf get an opportunity of attack on me?
It did, but it missed.
It missed. Okay. Well, I was just gonna say that it has disadvantage.
It has what?
All right.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Zyma, you're up.
Yeah. Well,
All right. Bonus action summon Tomax in between, or actually just straight up in front of this thing in between it and everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Take a swing. 22
That's a hit.
for a 8 points of slashing damage.
Takes it all.
And then stand his ground.
Okay. Cyrus.
Gonna cast vicious mockery. I'm just gonna make fun of this dog. Like I don't know. It's like you have a I don't know. Make fun of its like coat of fur or something. Say it's
Mangy mutt.
Yep.
oh look it's that dog from that show. Anyways, I'm make a wisdom saving throw.
The only thing dire about you is your need for some personal hygiene.
17.
That passes. It yeah, he shakes off. He does not hear a word of what I'm saying.
It's too
butt
preoccupied.
sniffing toilet drinker.
Okay, anything else on your turn?
I pass.
All right, this thing's going to attack Tomax. Locked into
Yep.
combat with Tomax. That's a 10.
That misses.
Yep, that's it. That's its turn.
Oh, it doesn't have a. I thought multi attack.
It does not.
Oh, okay, cool.
Gigroth, back to you.
Okay. Yes. Speak with animal counts as a
Yep, that would be
counts
your
as an action, right?
that would be your action. Yes.
Okay. Switching weapons is also an action, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I am first going to switch over to a longbow.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to the longbow,
Hmm.
and yeah, I can't really do anything else. I guess end my turn there.
Okay. Akuma.
Firebolt.
Yep.
Nope. 9.
Nope.
This is the equivalent of land draw land go.
Land go. Land go.
All right. End my turn.
Zymot.
7. I missed.
All right.
Stand tall.
This was Tomax, I assume.
Yeah.
Coming out
Tomax.
again.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey man, I don't know how I feel about hitting dogs. This just doesn't feel right.
Cyrus, your turn.
I would like to do something a little spicy here. I would like to cast Prestidigitation behind the dog, like in that sort of like, part of the cave where it was hiding.
Mhm.
And I want to make the sound of like footsteps, like marching in towards it.
Ooh,
Like
okay.
to make it sound like there's like people coming in, flanking it from like coming at it from behind.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. Yes. And so what's your goal is to like try and get its attention to do that?
Yeah, so that maybe if it like turns around, then maybe we'd have like advantage on attacking it, or we would like get some kind of like benefit of it like being distracted kind of.
Okay. So, I'm going to do this for that. We're going to roll a contested roll. Your deception versus
Okay.
deception, but what's your spellcasting modifier? Charisma?
Charisma,
So-
so it's the same.
Okay. So do that against the wolf's perception to see if it realizes that it's something real there.
That is a 15 for
I got a 10. So you have successfully deceived this thing's. Okay. All right. So it is now. Oh, is there anything else on your turn?
No, that's all.
Okay. It is now the wolf's turn. You see the wolf's head perks up, and it turns around and darts to that back corner where the sound was coming from that Cyrus made, which will prompt
Does
an
that trigger an
opportunity.
opportunity attack?
It will prompt an opportunity attack from Tomax.
Oh my god, 9. Huh?
That is not going to hit. So this wolf darts in the back. You can kind of see it like rummaging around and looking around, and it doesn't find anything. But it's used its movement, so it can't make any attack or anything back there. And it is now Gigroth's turn.
All right. Okay.
Good job,
Can I
Cyrus.
see the wolf?
Yeah,
Yes,
you,
actually,
yeah, you can still
yes,
see
good
it.
job. It'd be no use for me to use speak with anima anymore because the casting time is like 10 minutes.
Yeah, the battle's probably going to be over before that.
You do have your longbow out.
I know that because I didn't want to. I got like 3 hit points. I gotta shoot from the back. I wanted to talk to it to see what was actually going.
Probably was hungry and saw
I mean, I have
some
rations.
Gigroth-shaped food that looked really delicious.
So you're gonna shoot
Or
at it.
someone shot
Shoot
it
at
with
it
a
with your
fireball.
longbow.
Yes, I'm gonna shoot at it with my lung.
Okay, make that attack roll.
Does a 7?
7 is not going to hit.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay put.
Okay, Akuma,
All right, let's try it again.
firebolt.
An 8.
Nope. Zyma.
15 with Tomax.
All right, so Tomax is actually going to walk up to it and hit it. Yes, a 15 will hit.
4.
Okay.
This thing's got some thick hide, man. What are they feeding the wolves out here?
Anything else?
Then, no, that's it.
Okay.
I guess I'll move closer. Like Zymot will move closer.
All right. Cyrus.
Funny.
I guess I'll just cast Vicious Mockery on it. Make a Wisdom saving throw.
It does not save.
Sweet.
I got a 6.
All right, it takes a. That's 4 psychic damage.
All right.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack roll. You
Okay.
mangy mutt.
Baddie's turn. He's going to try to attack Tomax, with disadvantage. 7 and a 20, so 7 plus 5 is 12.
Miss.
Okay. Gigroth, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to shoot it with the arrow again.
Yep.
It's 15.
That's a hit.
All right. And it takes 3 piercing damage.
And it dies. Lets out a yelp, falls down,
I want it.
dead.
Gigaroth, that was so evil of you. It was an innocent animal. How could you do that to it?
Oh, shut the fuck
Yeah.
up! That motherfucker bit me out of nowhere.
All I did was made fun of its, scraggly looking fur, but, I didn't, abuse the animal or nothing.
That's horrible. Man, I thought
okay.
you were of this land. This animal is more closer to you than it is to us.
Well, I wanted to speak with it when I heard it growl, but someone thought throw a fireball.
I mean, a growl isn't exactly, hey, you wanna have a nice chat, maybe drink some coffee,
I saw no such fireball.
All right.
Yeah, I saw it pass me as I got bit. All right. In that case, I want to speak. I want to use speak with animal. See if maybe there's any pups in the back.
Sure.
While he's doing that, I'd like to go ahead and investigate the rest of the cave and also pull out the 2 arrows he fired.
Yep.
And
So
I'm gonna
Zyma,
cast Fireball on all of the pups in the back.
there's a whole litter that died in a fire. No, I'm kidding.
Just a
Gigroth,
pile
you
of
don't
ash.
even need to use your speak with animals because Zymot doesn't find anything else in this cave other than dead bones and remains of animals and humanoids. So.
Okay.
To include the nothing on the humanoid scraps.
Nothing. There's like kobold remains, like smaller humanoids, normal human size humanoids, just all sorts of various shapes and sizes of humanoid bones. I'm actually gonna call it there for a break. We can refill our coffee. We're about 2 hours in, so we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break. Thanks everyone for watching. Chastity Weaver, huge shout out to you for the subscriptions and gifted subs to Aragon and Chewbacca. Thank you so very, very much. Appreciate all of you being here, hanging out. Love seeing the emotes and chats. You guys are awesome. We're going to take a quick break, 10 minutes, and we will be back and see how the seance goes is what I'm going to guess what's going to happen. So
You said it was your favorite part, so
I
we hooked you
I
up,
love
man.
doing it. I love doing it. It was so much fun. So yeah, we will be back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We will see you shortly.
See you then.
See you guys.
Down into the skillet, you're like, now that's the stuff.
All right, we are back. How's it going, everyone? Weird
Great,
conversation.
we're just talking
Yeah,
about cheese,
Yeah,
based
cheese
snacks.
sandwiches?
Cheese.
cheese sandwiches here. Apparently, something. Okay.
We gotta figure out how to feed Ronaldo.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, well, I
Just-
can give him some of my tricks.
Yeah, when we get into town, we're gonna have to buy a big old
Philly
thing of
Gigroth,
goldfish
tricks are
crackers
for
him.
kids. All right, so we are
I'm
back.
a
Thanks
big
everyone
kid.
for sticking around. Our group of adventurers had just defeated a dire wolf in the final cave of the Cauldron Caves. All right, what would you like to do now?
Grab Ronaldo and set up the seance.
Sure. Are you going to do it right outside, or are you going to go where Maude had
Where
said?
Maude said.
Okay, so you're gonna go out the caves and trek a mile north.
Oh wait, actually, can we take a short rest real quick? Gigroth, would you like to maybe bandage up your wounds a little bit there, hero?
Faux shizzle. And also, I would like to skin the direwolf.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So during this short rest, you can dress the dire wolf, skin it, whatever you would like to do to it.
Yes, the dire wolf you so valiantly fought.
And during this short rest, can I use up those hit die you were talking about?
Absolutely.
Yes. Go ahead.
While we're resting, I'm just gonna use my pearl of power to get back a spell slot.
Ah, yes. Your newly uncursed item.
I'm
I
just,
mean, we don't have a cursed item. What are you talking about?
Well, at least that item's not cursed.
I know not what you speak of. The party seems in tip-top shape right now.
Everything's totally coming up. Bad rolls, good times.
Millhouse.
Yeah, everything's coming up. Ronaldo.
Yep, I say as I
Or-
rub my toasty amulet around my neck.
Mm-hmm.
Are you choking yourself right now?
No, I was just like feeling it and feeling the warmth coming from it.
Ah, okay. All right. So last time we had, it was until the windows shattered or they were written down. So let's say right now we have 4 questions to ask without it going like berserk. We also, what are we gonna do? Give it a stick so it could write in the sand because it didn't speak to us. So I say we gotta figure out 3 or 4 questions to ask it. Obviously, the first one being like, "Can you help us get the treasure?" I would like to throw out the "How do we lay you to rest?" Because obviously she's. Oh shoot! Never mind. We don't know that she was tied up to the ship's head.
Yeah, Cyrus knows that. Cyrus
Yeah,
saw the white lady.
Well, I think it's still safe for me to want to say to like put her to rest if she's
Yeah,
that's
that's pretty,
I think that's fine.
That's pretty
Uh,
standard for like ghosts and everything.
So that's my 2. I don't know if you guys want to throw anything else, but I would try to keep them mainly. We can prioritize like which ones we think will work and which ones will like eat up one of our whammies.
Sorry, this is just a side note. It turns out I do have at least 1 candle in my inventory. No, I've got 5.
You have 5 candles? I think we lost him.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So you do. So you
really-
do have 5 candles. That's good.
really quick, Nick.
I
Yeah.
have a torch.
For the dire, skin.
Mhm.
Weight and cost. How do I do that? Or
Don't worry about that right now. It's a large beast, so it takes up a 10-foot by 10-foot area. So they're pretty. It's pretty sizable. I mean, this would be a dog the size of a horse, essentially.
I'll just for now. I'll just put direwolf pelt.
Yeah, that's fine. That works for me. Go candle check. We've got 5 of them from Cyrus. Excellent.
Cool. I wasn't sure if you guys heard that before I dropped out.
Yeah, we got you.
Cool.
All right, so we got 2 questions. We have, can you help us get the treasure back or out? And how can we lay you to rest? What else do you guys want to ask? All right, cool. So 2 questions it is. Easy peasy, money easy.
All right.
What is her connection to the Xantarum? Because she knew that the Xantarum was in all 10 towns, but how was she connected to them?
Ooh, maybe the Zentarum killed her?
It's possible.
like that.
Maybe her
I like
husband was tied to the Xantarum.
Don't you
Yeah.
think Cyrus would want to ask her about dying on the ship, or was that you I saw back at the?
Yeah, I'll ask that as one of the questions is like maybe like something like that, like
You metagaming sons of bitches. It's all good. Okay.
All right. So we'll ask my 2 questions first because those seems like easier ones, and then we'll start asking her the questions that could like send her flippant. Cool.
sounds cool. Does anybody have like a mirror or like some piece of glass in their inventory or something to make it easier for her to communicate?
Oh, instead
I
of
have an arcane focus that I think can be, can the arcane focus be used by the ghost to like channel it?
Ronaldo.
What
Is our
about
res-
that sheet of paper from Ack Ink that like makes ink appear on it? Could she do something
I
like
am
that?
not gonna risk her ripping that thing when she gets pissed off.
Or
Nope.
or she starts writing the answers and they dissolve and go to Ack Ink, and Ack Ink's like, "What the heck are you talking about?"
I've got a shovel that we can use a reflection off the shovel.
I don't think your shovel would be as shiny as a mirror.
It wouldn't, but it's an unused shovel, so
Does prestidigitation make it shiny?
yeah, like
Hold
polish
on.
it.
Yeah, it
Like,
can
you polish
totally
the shovel?
clean something. Yeah, it should be able to. It can like clean something that's like within a foot cube.
Well, let's make this shovel shine and use a reflection.
I like it.
Okay.
Gigroth. The most random items.
Last thing before we do this, what are your portent rolls that we have saved? Because we may want a good one for this.
I think I have a 13 because I used my 17 to not fail Maud's fear.
Okay. Then. Okay. Well, I'll trust your judgment on when to use it then. All right, Ronaldo. I think we are ready, friend.
All
This
right.
seems to be the spot.
All right. So you
Sorry,
guys.
quick question.
Yep.
Does Ronaldo have to like roll to like perform the seance or whatever, or how did it go last
You
time?
guys. So the way the seance works is you guys will have to make a group check to see if you can summon the White Lady.
With that in mind, I'll use my 3rd Bardic Inspiration dice on, I don't know, Gigroth.
Thank you.
Okay.
And you should be able to add that to your roll. If you so
D6,
desire.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you so desire. If you roll a nat 20, I probably wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. So you hike a mile north of the caves along the shores of the lake. And well, first off, make me a survival check. Anyone can make me a survival check here.
I would like to help Gigroth do a survival check. I'll point stuff out to him and remind him of some of the things that trackers in previous contracts have done.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, Gigroth, make a survival check with advantage. This is to see if you
17.
can basically map out a mile along the coast.
17.
Yeah, you guys are able to do it. Get a very, very close estimate to where a mile is. And Ronaldo takes your candles. He kind of sets them up in the snow, right? Does anyone have a way to light these things?
I have a tinderbox.
Excellent.
I look over at Akuma and I just like
We have a firebolt.
I prestidigitation can also light them as well. Like you can just light a candle or
sure.
fire.
Thaumaturgy can
get
only
raw
make
feel
fire
useful.
bigger. It can't actually make fire.
Well, you can amplify the fire after I make it. You make them like these huge burning candles.
These giant roaring flames. So through your guys' work, all your spells casting, he basically gets a ring of candles set up. And he says, "Okay, guys, I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone here. So I'm gonna read you guys to really concentrate really hard, all of you. Is that okay? Can you do that?"
Yes, you're going to do great. We're all behind you, friend.
Okay. So,
Super stoked about it, bud.
and Gigroth, you gotta join in this time. No sitting out and leaning up against the door. I need you,
Nope.
big guy.
No problem, friend. No problem, friend.
Thanks so much. Okay, guys, if you can all sit down in a circle around the candles here, we can begin the seance. And he, okay, now close your eyes and concentrate on the lady in white. Oh, lady who watches us from this lake, come to us in our dire hour. Tell us what you've seen. And he looks around, opens his eyes, glances to the right, to the left. Anything? Oh, Sid, here we go again. And his eyes turn white and just leans his head back, and you can feel a very stiff, cold breeze wash over all of you. And the candles that are lit begin to dim, and as the night sky darkens all around you. And Ronaldo says, he says, "She comes to us. We have called upon her. I need you all to help persuade her to join us so we can ask her stuff." So I need all of you to make a group persuasion check. This is so each of you individually make a persuasion check, and based on your results, we'll determine if you manifest the lady in white.
15.
10.
Okay.
Which
12.
could maybe a 13. We'll see.
If I do this, will this help? Sexy lady. Whoa, sexy lady. Does that help anything?
No, but
No. Okay.
but Ronaldo
tried.
dances a little bit to it. I gotta remember that song.
Okay.
Add that d6.
Yeah. 5.
I think you rolled persuasion or perception though, and it's a persuasion.
There.
Let me double.
Oh
you
yeah,
ro-
that was perception.
Yeah,
Okay,
persuasion.
my
here.
bad. Yo. 20.
All right,
Nat
Akuma.
20.
12.
All right. Yes. So in the middle of these candles, you can see kind of form as the snow swirls around. You can see this visage, a figure of a woman in white. Oh, okay, guys. That's her. That's her. What do you want to ask her?
Madam, thank you so much for being so kind previously. It is a delight to see someone so kind and generous in 10 towns, as we have not always gotten the most welcome, I guess. Regardless, we might have found some information. Is the treasure that we seek nearby? And if so, are you able to help us acquire it?
So on the shovel's kind of been propped up, handle into the ground first, so it's sticking up in the the spade of the shovel that is newly shined. You can see it like frosts over, and then written into the shovel is the word yes.
Really, that is fantastic. If you could do that, can you do that while we are here now?
On the backside of that shovel head, it's in that side that's frosted over and hasn't been touched yet. You see the letters YES get spelled out in that frost.
Okay. I will go ahead and take out or actually, I'll just with my mitten, I'll scrub out the frost on both ends.
Okay,
and
then
sit back.
it frosts over again, clean slate.
Do you require any assistance from us?
How would she answer this?
We need a bigger shovel. Hurry!
You can see her. That is an excellent question. And I don't want to take the easy way out of just answering it yes or no.
You must kill Ronaldo.
This guy's been
Killed him.
bothering me for the last
Okay,
like
so the
6
so the
months.
so the visage of the white lady kind of spins around and appears again, and it looks like two large mage hands.
Mhm.
And then these mage hands come down and go where the handle of the shovel is. Make the motion to try and grab onto it and pull up, but it goes right through the shovel.
Got you.
Doesn't
okay.
grab
I'm-
anything.
yeah.
Doesn't grab anything, and it doesn't lift the shovel up.
Okay. I'm already. Okay. I guess I'll just ask her. So yes or no. If we give you rope that you can, and you tie it around the chest, are we able to pull it up? Is that what you are saying? Anyone else have any ideas?
I need a short phrase on how to answer this.
No.
In the shovel is written two words: "Not me."
All right. Well, Gigroth, you're the only one that is frost resistant. So, do you want to take a swim, my friend? I think you're muted.
Am I?
Oh, there you go. Okay. Sorry.
Oh,
Did
sorry,
you say
it's only
something when you
out here.
flexed?
Yeah, I was like, I was born ready.
All right. Sweet. Excellent.
Do we have any more questions for?
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
sweet
ask.
lady?
I'm gonna ask one more, and then you guys can take it.
All right, awesome.
Thank you so much for your generosity.
Are you single? Sorry.
You just interrupt with that one. That would be great.
Don't steal my question.
Oh god. Then you two just start fighting over it. Like,
Oh
I'm like,
my
all right, cool,
God.
here's the plan, guys. You like, no, I want her. No, I want her. Oh man. Thank you so
Oh my
much for your generosity. In my experiences, those that remained in a afterlife here are not exactly at rest. Is there any way we could put you at peace as payment for your generosity to us?
Her answer would be you can see at the base of the shovel you can see basically an eruption of snow. Like instead of a window breaking, it's like she disturbs
Yeah, I
the
get it.
snow and just this like angry eruption of snow happens at the base of the shovel.
Ding! Yeah, I
Mhm.
got you. Alright, well, with that, I can tell when a woman does not want my company. If any of you would like to entertain the lady in white, by all means. I think I'm good. Forgive me, lady in white.
Tips Fedora aggressively. Let's step aside. I'm gonna ask. Oh, white lady, how are you tied to the Xantarum?
How are you tied to the Zentarum?
Because she had like answered that she knew the Xantarum was in, all 10 towns. How is she like, I guess, how did she know that? Like, how was she connected to them?
It says I see in the shovel it says I see their spies. And then her image kind of swirls and dissipates, and the lights on the candles start to glow again and regain their full brightness. The whiteness from Ronaldo's eyes fades away, and his normal eye color comes back. Wow, that was a good one.
That
Good
was
job,
fantastic, Ronaldo. You
Good
did
job,
great.
guys. Did you get all the answers that you wanted?
For now.
No, that last one left me with more questions because it confirms there are spies, which we kind of already knew, but we don't know where they're at or who they are.
I mean, the good news is that potentially we could have another seance at a later time. Ronaldo, how often did you do these?
Well, I did these over back in East Haven, a couple of times a week. As long as there was enough people to do them, I try to do them every night. But it wasn't every night that there was enough people to summon the White Lady.
Excellent.
Well, we'll
Thank
have
you.
to do another one.
Oh yes, but I can't do it again tonight. We're gonna have to wait until tomorrow.
Of course. You need your rest.
Absolutely.
All right, Gigorath. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I wonder what would happen if we took out that wisp and like brought it in front of the white lady. Supposedly, the wisp guide souls, or I'm not too familiar with the lore on wisps, but I wonder if maybe like we could put her in the wisp and then the wisp would come back. Just a thought. All right, let's break a hole and let's go ice fishing.
Yeah, we don't know that you saw her. And she disappeared. Like, we can't see her anymore, right? DM?
Correct. Yeah, she's gone. She is gone.
Well, now that she's gone, I'm not quite sure how she's supposed to guide us. I got the interpretation from that she was going to show one of us where the chest was. Gigarat, do you want to take a chance going down there on your own, friend, without her?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Nick, when I did my hit die, I used up all 3.
Okay.
I'm back at 30. I'm back at 31 health.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, Giro will say, the north wind has come, and it shall sink into the sea. I don't know. I'm bad at comebacks. He's just trying to say something cool. That's saying like he's gonna go dive into this cold ass water.
No, that was great, man. That was great. Really inspirational.
Don't patronize me.
Ooh, I know not the meaning of this patronize. I guess then let's go ahead and go like I guess we'll go like 50 feet off of the shore over the ice.
Okay.
Then yeah, I'll tie a rope to myself, tie a rope to Gigroth, and then Kuma, do you mind fire bolting into the ground until we have a hole into the water?
So, anyways, I started blasting.
All right. Yes.
do
so
we
you're
know how
gonna-
deep it is?
You do
It's a
not.
lake.
Sorry, Nick. Okay.
You do not.
Between everybody, how much rope do we have? I think I have like 100 feet of rope.
I have 50.
What about you, Zymont?
I have 50 as well.
So we've got about 200 feet of rope.
Okay. How much
Alright.
of that would you like to tie together?
I think all 200 would.
Cyrus, do
Good.
you have rope?
You're muted.
Muted.
Yes.
All right. So let's do the 200, and then you take an extra chunk of rope to tie around the chest.
I
So-
apologize. I do not have rope. I'm a liar.
Oh, all right. So let's do 150, and then you can use the other 50 to tie around the rope. Does that make sense?
Wait, does Ronaldo happen to have any rope?
Ronaldo
He's
does
got that
not.
big suitcase.
No, but he just
Oh,
has
okay.
clothes and things like that in it.
Well, we can use his clothes and use them
His
as
fiddle.
extra little bits. Yep.
you're gonna like tie them together like a makeshift like you're escaping your room from up top and you chuck it out the window.
Yes.
Okay.
If we need to. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and. All right. So Gigroth's gonna.
those.
Well, too bad. All right. Gigroth's gonna go ahead and jump into the water and start swimming downwards.
Okay. So swimming. Okay. So first off, you're cold resistant, right?
Yes.
Okay. So luckily, you will not suffer any levels of exhaustion for swimming in frigid water. That is good. The other thing is your swim speed. What's your movement speed?
30.
30. So you're. It is considered difficult terrain when you're swimming, so it's going to be half of that.
All right. Oh, never. Okay.
Okay. Let me find rules for holding your breath.
I believe it's 1 minute plus your Constitution modifier equals an extra minute.
Plus its Constitution modifier. Okay. So what is your Constitution modifier?
+2.
+2. Okay, so you can hold your breath for 3 minutes. Each round is 6 seconds, so 10 rounds is a minute. And you can go 15 feet per round.
So 150 feet in 1 minute, which is
Okay.
the length of our rope.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
then-
let's see here. You dive straight down. So, one, it takes you. It's 100 feet deep here.
Yes.
Okay, so you reach the bottom of the lake. So that's going to be. Let's see. That would be 15, 6, 7 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rounds gets you to the bottom. Now I need a round to make a perception check to see if you can spot the treasure.
Oh, do I still have that D6 from earlier? Since
Did you not
by
use it
accident
during
I
this-
did perception.
Did you not use it
Well-
during the seance?
I used it because I rolled a 2, but that was based on the perception.
Mhm.
And then when I did but when I did it for persuasion, I rolled a nat 20.
Okay,
so I don't
so
know how
yeah,
you
you
wanna
still
roll
you
that.
still have your bardic inspiration.
Okay, cool. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, perception. 16.
Does that include your
Do-
bardic inspiration dice?
That does not. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go ahead and use it. which becomes 16, 22.
20 is the number I was looking for. Yes, you actually can spot a large wooden waterlogged chest about 30 feet away. Okay, so that is then 2 rounds to get to it. 2 rounds to get to it. How many rounds would you like to spend tying it up?
How many rounds would it take?
You tell me how many rounds, and that you're going to spend tying it up. That's going to determine how well you like tie the knot and secure this to be able to pull up.
Okay. So I
So the more rounds you spend, the easier it's going to be to pull it up.
Okay. And this is my third or second round.
We just finished the 10th round, so you've been underwater for a minute.
Okay. I would like to use three.
3?
Or
Okay.
no. I'll use 5. I'll use 5 rounds to like secure it.
Okay. So you're going to spend, let's see, that is 5 times 6. So you're going to spend 30 seconds tying it up as best as you can. Okay. All right. And then what would you like to do? Swim to the top? Is there anything else down here?
So what I'm going to do
You're like, I'm going to find some,
is-
I'm going to use beast sense to find some fish, and I'm going to talk to them.
I don't think I don't got 10 minutes underwater. I'm going to use one. What do I use? Do I need to use a round to untie myself?
I mean, you can untie yourself when you get up to the top, when you get to the surface and off the land.
If I swim up and swim back down, will I have a better would I have better knowledge of where the chest is?
Yeah, you could essentially, like, you want to go up, catch your breath, and then come back down?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So you go up. You are well within your 3 minutes of breath holding time. Catch your breath. You pop up. The rest of the group sees out a little bit ways, about 30 feet out from where he went in. Boop. Gigroth pops up out of the water.
I'm like, I found it!
And,
All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and untie myself while while my head is above ground getting air,
okay.
and I'm gonna swim back down to where the rope is.
Mm-hmm.
Tie that rope to the one that's attached to the chest, and I'm gonna spend another 3 rounds tying it up again.
Okay.
So it's almost like it's like got 2 ropes tied to it. One like that first set, and then that second rope just in case the first one messes up.
Sure. So there's 2 sets of ropes tied to it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. And then after that is done, what would you like to do? Swim back up? or-
Swim back up to the group, and we're gonna try to see if we can pull this thing up.
Awesome. Yeah. So you are able to do that. You're able to hold your breath. You're going to no levels of exhaustion due to your cold resistance. And you have 2 ropes now to which people can pull on and try to get up. Okay. What I need then is a group. Well, whoever's going to try and pull it up, a strength athletics check.
Yep,
Alright.
that will be myself.
I'll get on the
and
rope and try to help him and give him advantage.
Gigroth as well. We'll try to pull it up.
Okay. Akuma?
So I'll just sit here and I'll kind of cheer on Gigroth and clap for him. Tell
Okay.
him he's doing a great job to give him advantage.
All right. So Zymot and Gigroth make a check for me. Strength athletics with advantage. Each of you with advantage.
22.
Nat 20 plus 5, 25.
Oh yeah, no problem at all. You guys heave and hoe, and this big chest gets pulled from the depths, and you're able to get it onto the shore.
Heck yeah. Chest bump, Gigroth.
Nails you.
We did the thing.
We did it. Did I do good, Akuma? Did I do good?
You got the thing. Can you break it open?
Thank you. Does it have with it being submerged in water, has the lock rusted any?
There is a large padlock on the front of it.
Has it rusted in the time that it's been underwater?
It's it's a little rusty, but it is still intact.
Okay. And is the chest made out of wood, like full on iron, or not iron, but
It
like
is. Where is it here? It is a wooden chest.
okay.
And then the joints and the corners are like reinforced with metal.
Does any Cyrus, do you happen to have a pick a lock kit?
That is a
Or-
good question.
I'm gonna conjure familiar a beaver to start chewing the wood.
That is so much
Yeah,
better.
I love it.
I'm with that plan. That's the plan I like.
I
like
love it.
I likes it a lot.
Jewel, so
But I ain't
Are
gonna
you
be
sure it's
outdone
okay
by
to
no
expose your
beaver.
beaver in the cold here?
it's not waxed.
Oh my gosh, it's furry. It's right. It's
Should
that
be fine.
protects it from the cold. Yeah, should be fine.
That's a fuzzy
Ain't-
beaver.
God damn it.
I ain't gonna let this beaver outdo me, and Giggles will try to also chew the wood.
Sure. No, Gigroth's not gonna like take his. Gigroth's just gonna try and chew the wood along. All right. So your beaver familiar is sitting there gnawing at it, and Gigroth's like, "Nuh-uh, get me on this too." Kneels down beside the beaver and starts gnawing down on the waterlogged chest as well.
He just gets a bunch of splinters in his gums and whatnot. Oh, that sounds awful.
And after that first splinter, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna leave it to the professional."
So after like, I would say probably 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, your beaver has chewed like the curved top of the chest has chewed enough holes around the outside of it to where it would be easily broken and busted open.
Awesome. Just gonna start like ripping the wood off.
Oh yeah. Flaying it off, and as soon as you rip that first plank off in the moonlight, or what the moonlight that you can see gold, a shimmering gold color coming from this chest.
I'm gonna take out the bear pelt that I have. I'm gonna lay it on the ground, and I'm gonna start dumping everything out of the chest onto the bear pelt.
Yeah. This thing is loaded with gold. To the tune of 600 gold pieces.
Boom. Yes.
Is there
Oof.
anything else in the chest?
Like a
Other than
false
just-
Gentlemen, that
bottom.
sounds like 149 gold apiece. And then 4 gold to Ronaldo for helping us out.
Yeah, Ronaldo, you get 4 gold, but shouldn't I get more?
Thanks, guys, so much.
You know,
Wow.
I love the idea that he's just really happy about it. He's not even mad. He's just like, oh boy, I got a tip.
so this is what it felt like.
Yeah.
No one ever
There's
tipped
there's
me when
nothing
I play
else.
Song.
There's nothing else. This chest contains 600 gold pieces.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. Gore. All right, yeah. Let's go ahead and divvy it up, and I guess DM, I'll go ahead and take a silver piece out of my my pouch as I'm putting all. What was it? You said it's 149 a piece. Yeah, that's right. basic math there.
149 apiece would leave would leave 4 gold left over.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
Ronaldo.
I'm totally down to give it to Ronaldo, 100%.
I'd say we could give him at least like 10 or 20 gold. Like,
You guys are
That's
Okay.
fucking
out of your share,
cheapskates.
right?
Yeah, out of your share.
what's that?
As you guys are doing those, Ronaldo's like looking over your shoulder. Oh my god, what's in there, guys? What's going on? What'd you
It's like,
find?
nothing, Ronaldo.
What'd you find?
I'm good to give
Nothing,
him two
nothing.
apiece.
Close your eyes.
I'm good to give him two apiece. Like if this guy's gonna be our
Yeah.
sidekick and our like face man, like we might as well.
Fine.
Yeah.
All right. We all get 148, and we give Ronaldo 10 gold pieces. Here you go, friend, for
But
all
they
your
would-
great help.
Isn't that
When did I give him 8?
That's 8.
Yeah, that's 8.
Or 8, I'm sorry, yeah, my bad.
All
8,
right,
sorry.
Ronaldo gets 8 gold.
Consider half of this a down payment on our team theme song. And then I'll go
Wow,
ahead and
thanks,
pull-
guys. I will be third to sing your praises in the future for being so generous.
He doesn't
and then-
sound convinced.
Roll me an
Yeah, I'm
insight
not
check.
convinced.
Roll me an
He
insight
doesn't
check,
sound pretty
Gigroth.
Oh yeah. Oh come on, baby. 13.
13. There's a little bit of disappointment in his voice, but he's happy that like you guys found this chest and things went really well on this Mythin. There's a little bit of disappointment that he's only getting 8, but sure, yeah.
I'm gonna
Hey,
take
did
out my
none of
shield
the
and also
fighting.
give. He did summon the white lady though, so I can see why he was disappointed.
Yeah, he's summoned the White Lady twice for us. Plus, he's been with us through the adventure and everything. You know what I'll do? I'll give him 10 out of my pocket.
And I'll throw him a shield.
That's why you're the speaker. See, that right there is why you are the speaker that 10 Towns needs.
Cyrus, my true friend. Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
I
What about
mean,
the shield I
Akuma-
just gave
coming
you?
along with us.
Just for the record, Akuma did feed you. Just reminding you.
Were you not gonna feed me? Was
He fed you before any of us ate. Look at the kind of generosity, the
oh well,
selflessness.
okay, well that makes sense. All right, okay, I guess I can buy that.
And buy
Yeah, you
that.
should. You wanna give me that
And
gold?
I hand him over my shield. It's like this shield was given to me by my clan up in the spine of the world. I give it to you so that you may protect yourself.
Wow, what a mighty gift! Thank you so much, Gigroth.
No problem, my little
And
friend.
and I kind of kind of sidle up next to him so we're gonna keep this under wraps, right? This whole gold thing. You're not gonna go around telling the whole town about it or tipping anybody off because you know how some people are. Greedy individuals might want to try and steal it.
I mean, this would make a perfect ending verse to my song about the White Lady's treasure being found and secured by a wonderful
great.
group of
Just-
adventurers.
Yeah, just don't name drop any of us. Just say a group of adventurers.
Okay, I guess
If you would.
I mean, my
It's-
song will bring you fame throughout all of 10 Towns. Why wouldn't you want that?
I guess that's a good point. I just don't want to draw a bunch of people trying to rob us. Is my concern.
Oh, I gotcha. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, you see, Cyrus is the speaker now. He can't be put in harm's way. I hope you understand.
Say the treasure was the warm feeling of success and satisfaction in our hearts.
Ah, yes, the treasure was the friends we made along the way.
Boom. Got it.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, that bullshit.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Excellent. You're fantastic.
All right.
Guys, we can get 36,000 candles.
All right. So we do need.
Thank you, Gibbon Plus in chat.
So we do need to take the chest with us though because of that lie that we told the militia.
Yeah,
Which lie? We tell a lot
you
of
found
those.
the treasure
We
and
found that everyone died. Gosh darn it, that one was more accurate than I thought it was gonna be.
that was spot on. It wasn't exactly a lie.
So we'll need to take the chest with us just to give them something that if they are gonna ambush us, if we don't, we can at least say their side is clear. I don't know. What do you guys think? You were gonna say something, Makuma.
Oh, I just said nailed it.
I know that was way more accurate than I wanted it to be. I really was hoping we were gonna save the fisherman. I'm kind of a little heart busted about that. Not gonna lie, that was way too accurate of a prophecy.
So
Anywho.
far, we've learned this campaign: Zymot can't save anyone.
Not a person, even on accident. Oh man, I'm just walking.
It's probably like
back.
a curse.
He's like
Yeah,
like a Mr. Magoo type, but he accidentally kills people along the way, and just like he never saves anybody. But instead of like getting like into trouble, like he just gets other people into trouble and gets them damaged or
I
harmed.
like swat a fly out of the air and it falls into someone's mouth, choking them, and they just die of asphyxiation. I'm just like, damn it!
The
See, I got,
smallest,
like, a
minorest
swollen thing.
actions just have the worst possible outcome.
Oh
That's
gosh!
Oh,
All right,
man.
all right. Let's make our way back.
Okay.
All right.
Is there any? Is there? Do we still have any soup left? Any stew?
I believe in order to get the pot out of the caves, you had to dump it.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. Just remind me to that we need to feed our magic dwarf bar.
Okay.
You know what we should do when we get back to the tavern? We should like, make up the stew and then like serve it out to people, to kind of like celebrate and everything and like serve it to patrons at the bar. That'd be cool.
Yeah. It's not gonna cost. Yeah, I like
Free
that.
stew. Free
Yeah,
stew.
Yeah,
we
Everybody.
We just don't tell anyone it's magical. Cool.
Oh yeah, no. We just say it's a
don't
home
tell
recipe.
anyone that their neighbors were cooked in it.
It's
Yeah.
an old gig rock.
should probably
family
give it a
recipe.
Yeah.
Granny
Let's
family
get
recipe.
Granny Gigroth made it.
Can we like? Oh no, he can prestidigitate it clean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. We don't have to like sit there and deep clean it. He could do that magically. Awesome.
Okay. So we'll fast track this. It's about 4 hours to get back into town, into East Haven. Would be like in the middle of the night at this point. It's been a long day. You make your way back into East Haven. What would you like to do? Are you gonna go turn in for the night at the inn? Are you gonna?
I guess we
Town,
would have
the
to.
town
go
is very quiet.
How late at night is it?
I mean, it's the middle of the night. We're talking like 3-4 in the morning, sort of thing.
Oh yeah. I guess we just go back to the inn.
Yeah, I mean, this seems like a good stopping point. I don't know about you guys, if we wanted to keep going a little longer, but
No, because I mean, it's going to be a conversation with the militia and the speaker, the captain and the speaker. So I guess we could just call it here, make it back to the hotel, take the cauldron with us, and take a long rest.
sounds good to me.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and re-oil my glaive, clean off any ice chips on it and whatnot. Feed the dwargar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can you prestidigitate him and his shoebox, please? Because it's got a bit of pungent.
It's
Yeah.
got dwarf.
As soon as we
dwarf
get out of the
filth.
cold and back into like a warm building, like you can smell everything again. You're like, and just like I just clean the box
And him.
and,
So
and him, of course.
So you make it back to the inn, and Bartaban is there, like half asleep behind the counter, and he's shocked you guys coming in, and it's like very, very quiet as not to disturb, and you have this little exchange like, oh, you're back, okay, great, and he wants to like talk to you, but he understands like how tired you all are, and he's like, oh, okay, we'll catch up in the morning. I want to, it's good to see you guys, sort of thing. And you make your go ahead.
You're 24 hours. You don't have like a night shift, man, or something. This is crazy.
Oh man,
This
this is my job. This is my life. I try to catch my Z's when I can, but it's good to see you guys back again. I'll catch you up in the morning.
Thanks for waiting up for us, man. You really didn't have to do that.
I mean, I wasn't, but I'm just here
okay.
doing my
okay.
job.
I totally misinterpreted that. Yeah, never mind. Fuck this guy. No.
All right, so you guys make it back to your rooms. Get your long rest in, and that is where we will pick up next week. But don't go anywhere, because while the session is done, we are not done yet. We're going to come back in 5 minutes with Crit Chat. This is your Crit Chat is your guys' opportunity, chat's opportunity to interact with us. We're going to talk a little bit about the session, out of game stuff. Like I said, if you have any questions for the group or any of us individually, that's your time to ask those questions. We'll be happy to chat with you as much as we can. So 5 minutes, 5-minute break. We will see you then. Thanks everyone for sticking around. We'll see you in 5.
So yeah, I'm sure there's a couple of things that may be the same or whatever, but still, I would be happy to do it again. Honestly,
We are back. What would you be happy to do again? Jedi?
Curse of Strahd after this campaign.
Oh man, Curse of Strahd's a fantastic campaign. It's so much fun. Okay, so first off, I want to give some shout outs. Thanks again to Chastity Weaver for your subscription and gift subscriptions. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you so very much for your support. And everyone who joined us in chat there as well. Gibbon, Momo, thank you guys so very much. Aragon, Chewbacca, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. Super, super awesome for you guys to be here. Thank you. Sweet session. First off, I want to say with this long rest, you guys can level up.
What?
Yes, level up
Yes.
time.
I was hoping so much.
I almost forgot there were levels to this. Yes.
Yeah, the whole campaign is just level 3. So next session, you guys will get to be level 4.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Exactly.
I'm
You
trying
gu-
to think. I'm trying to.
You guys have done a
What do I want to
shitload this campaign so far. We're 12 episodes in, and like so much has happened. Yeah, you guys can level up in the downtime for next session.
Oh, I gotta think about my spells and everything because I get to swap one spell and add another, so it's a lot of decision making.
Oh snap!
Okay. And again, this crit chat is for you chat as well. Like I said, if there's any questions you want to ask, anything you guys want to mention or talk about, this is the time to do that. Jedi as well. I got fucking chills, man. Like when you with Xymot killing Maude, like that hit me like a huge surprise, and it felt so, I don't want to say out of character because it's very much in Xymot's character, but I was not expecting that at all. And it like my hair stood up on my arm and like goosebumps all over. Oh my gosh, that moment was insane.
It threw me off too. It just super threw me off. I didn't think you were gonna act like stab her or anything. I thought you were just make her get up, lead us to where it is. She was gonna get it, and we'd be done. But no, you just stabbed her, cold blood. I was like, yeah, that's my boy. That's my other melee boy.
Yeah. Thanks, Nick. That I think you give me way too much credit.
No, seriously, that was a huge character moment for Xymot, because that's something that we haven't seen yet out of him.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Like Xymot's been like unintentionally, he's been pretty, I'd say, like mellow, like for the most part, and not like super, I guess, extreme in a lot of cases. But like, I guess this last episode or two, like this moment in particular was pretty intense, and it was like, oh wow, that was not like, it was not necessary to necessarily kill her, but like he kind of had like an active reason. But yeah, that was...
for Xymot, it was necessary. I think for his character, it might not have felt necessary, and it definitely didn't to like. I don't think it felt necessary from like a viewer's point or the rest of the party's group, but I'm guessing that it was necessary for Xymot to do that.
I just felt really bad about it because, you know, one of the things about D&D is that you do what you need to do to play out your character and stuff, but you don't hurt the party to do it. You hurt NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I knew, especially, I was hoping to do it a little bit sooner, just a little bit, but the conversation just kind of went to where, you know, obviously us doing it online, it's hard to interject without interrupting someone. And so you kind of gave that snippet where now, hey, we have a chance to get the gold. So then doing that was going to kind of hurt the party. So I was like, oh, I don't really know. But then I was like, well, I kind of already committed to it in my head. So it was, I think it was correct to do it. But at the same time, like, I felt pretty bad about it. And I'm not 100% sure. Like, thankfully, it lucked out to where I was like, well, maybe we could still salvage this since we have an idea of where the treasure's at. But I would have felt pretty bad. Just because of the fact that, like, if we missed out, especially 600 gold, not that we knew, but I don't want to sabotage the party to tell a story, you know?
Yeah. Well, and I don't think I'm giving too much away by saying that, like, knowing what I know about Xymot, it still came as a surprise to me, but that looking back, it definitely is part of his character to do that. 100%.
Oh, I'm glad I stunned F1 then.
It was
Sweet.
awesome. It was just such a cool moment, such an awesome moment. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved
Yeah, I felt bad when you brought Ronaldo back. I was like, no, he's gonna hate me for this.
it.
Oh man.
And then you were just like, "Hey, everyone else, you can lie to Ronaldo," and then just like the rest of us are just like, what was that?" Like,
I mean, my charisma's, I think it's a -1. Let me double check real quick. Because I'm already on my level sheet, leveling up. My charisma is, yep, -1, 8 charisma. So I can't lie at all.
luckily, Ronaldo is not terribly bright, so he
I-
he did not piece together on that one.
I'm really hoping we can win over Ronaldo and just make him part of the team for the rest of the campaign. Because it's just too good.
I think nickel and diming him after we, just got 150 gold each, and he watched us do it, and he came along for the journey, and you're like, here, kid, go get yourself an ice cream cone, and then you're just like, you're like, oh, but we really want you around, bud.
I mean, there's
It's
a
like
rite of
having an
passage.
intern.
There's a
It's
rite
like-
of passage, right? We can't give him the goods right off the bat, because then what happens in the next time that we do something like, oh look, we killed the dragon and we barely survived, so here's a fifth of the earnings
Yeah.
as you just sat there and cowered. Versus
That's-
next time, right? Next time we can pay him 20 gold. He's like, wait, they're already giving me more money. That's like a raise. See?
That's true, but you have to give them enough in the first place to keep them interested. I'm just saying, it's a fine line.
Hmm.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. The only thing that I would have to like combat that is we brought him along so that he could just like improve his music. Like we told him, don't get into battle, don't just like tell our story, get better songs. So it was more like it was like a mutual thing, and then he helped with the seance because that was really the only thing he did. So I hope
Yeah,
so.
speak with the dead, that thing that the rest of the party totally did. Yeah, we all had the ability to do that. He summoned a ghost by channeling his own body, and you're like, yeah, he gets 2 gold. Yeah, that's fair.
That seems fair.
No, he got 2 times 4 gold.
All right.
and
Oh,
a
okay.
shield.
So I can tell now that this is gonna be a long rest as we're having this discussion. It's like, what are we gonna do with Ronaldo? By the way, Cyrus, great job, dude, on just controlling these combats, man. Like, holy cow! Between like Bane
Oh yeah, dude.
and Vicious Mockery and Hideous Laughter, dude. Like, I feel like Maude didn't do nearly as much as she could have.
Oh,
but
dude,
you
that
just kept her on
vicious
point.
mockery felt so clutch. Then it was just like cool. It was just now a 1v1 with a wisp. Like it felt, that moment in particular felt great.
Yeah, what was her like spell suite like?
She doesn't have any. She's just a CR2, so like her AC is 14. She had like 57 hit points. Her hideous gaze and death stare are like the biggest things to her, is making people frightened so they can't advance onto her and attack her. Like that's her biggest thing. And then she has her claws attack, which are like 2d6 plus 3 damage with like a plus 5 to hit. So she can dish out a little bit of damage. But really her strength is in letting people or making it so people have a hard time fighting her. So, and I guess you saw a little bit of that, where it forced you guys to focus on the wisp first as opposed to going after her right away.
Does the module have like a preferred method of engaging that the skeleton?
The frost skeleton?
Yeah.
No. So the way that it works is Maude actually summons the frost skeleton to join the battle with her. So if you would have taken the back way around and gone to like the pool room first, and then circled into Maude's room, the frost skeleton would have joined the fight. But because you killed and took care of the frost skeleton first, it made the fight a lot easier.
Gotcha.
No kidding. I think having the frost skeleton in the mix with Maude and the wisp
Oh, it
would
would've
have
been
made for
fucking
a really
hard.
tense fight.
Oh yeah, for
Real
sure.
hard.
Yeah,
we
especially with
definitely
how
got
much
it.
we struggled with the frost skeleton. Like, I guess that's not entirely true because the Echo Knight Tomax, he he solved a lot of that issue. But like, if we had multiple parties in play, we really would have been kept in check there.
Yeah. Oh man, I am so loving this class. I am absolutely loving it. So thanks so
Tomax-
much for being down for me to
Yeah,
be able to
it's
use
fine.
it, Nick.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Tomax does a lot of work. Tomax does especially against melee foes. Tomax will be a little bit, won't be nearly as potent against spellcasters, but against melee, Tomax does a ton of work. I think it's awesome. It's super cool flavor too. So what's next for the group? What's the group gonna do after this long rest?
We're gonna settle down and start a meadery in Goodmead and try and expand the business.
Oh, so here's something.
And the soup
I don't
kitchen.
think you guys are giving an infinite food supply enough credit for how powerful of a magic item that is.
I am Levistus' greatest follower. I have fed his people.
Seriously, like
What was that, Akuma?
What?
like could you imagine like an entire town never going hungry and never having to spend any resources on gathering food or purchasing food or having food be part of the trade? Like that
Well,
is
you can only make 90 gallons of soup a day with it because you get 3 uses. It holds 30 gallons. I can't remember. It said how much. I think a gallon feeds 4 people. So 4 times 90, that's like 360 gallons of soup a day.
Mm-hmm.
Or 360 people you can feed a day out of it.
Yep.
So
That's enough for the smaller towns every meal each day
That's like roughly half of East Haven.
for one meal, yeah.
just make a
Actually, if
new
we can make
class society.
if we can make 300 and what you said 60, correct?
You can feed 360 people.
Okay, you can make 360
Meals
bowls, I
essentially.
guess.
Yeah.
Meals. And if good meat is about 100, and then there's like the other smaller towns, if we can make trades with them, we can essentially make like a food, like stabilize other places' foods. That way they can save their own money, pay us, but also use that money that they're saving on other resources. Then they'd be grateful to us, and in a way we can monopolize the smaller towns.
So you thinking use this cauldron as a for-profit venture?
Yeah.
Or
And if
we
we
could
can
just
make-
use it as a way to recruit for a bunch of cultists. Just get a bunch of cult members
Yeah.
as part of our.
Yeah, we've got free food if you follow Levistus.
And mead.
Yeah.
Super good mead.
Free food and mead.
Wait. Oh, never mind. It makes soup. I was gonna say, why not just pour meat in there and just like make infinite amount of mead?
Because that's a waste of mead.
Hey guys, we're only well wait a minute, hold on. Is there any kind of stew, Mr. Culinary Artist, is there any kind of stew that we could use to turn into like a bread or an ice cream or something? Because you know how they have like spiked food? Because then we can make the stew, spike the stew, and then make food out of it.
Essentially, if you add different ingredients to a stew, you can either make it come out sweet, you can make it come out salty. It could have like a more what is it? Healthy like light texture, not texture, but it could either be light, it could be heavy, depending on what all you add to the soup. So essentially, if we can make like if we can find the right ingredients, turn that stew into something sweet enough, like almost like like a sweet, something close to like sweet milk. Something, you know what I mean?
Could we, and
And-
oh, like a flan, so we can like semi-freeze it.
Exactly.
So we're okay. Yeah. There you go.
Exactly.
Bam.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. Pretty cool. All right.
And then we're only one level away from handling a dragon. We're hopefully stopping it.
But now I don't want to spoil anything. But now with this extra level, you guys can explore outside of 10 towns. So I expect a lot more doors to open. So you still have all of the other towns and quests from other towns that are still available to you, but expect a lot more doors to be opened with this level.
So you're saying that a bunch of various NPCs that were like stationed outside of the towns have suddenly just like stood up and walked away because they're like, oh, well, we don't have to stop them from walking out of town anymore.
I think the
imaginary
opposite.
wall.
The opposite. Yes, exactly. Yeah. All those NPCs are now going to come into towns with additional quests for you to do.
All of a sudden, the
my.
ice that stops all the ships from moving is broken apart. It's crazy. It's the darndest thing.
Yeah, you
Ships
insert
can go in the lake now.
you insert disc 2 of your D&D Final Fantasy game, and a bunch of new areas are opened up for you.
Yes.
Finally, we're out of Midgar.
Exactly.
Winning.
We can leave. It's fucking cold here. Who wants to go to Waterdeep?
Hell yeah!
New campaign.
Fuck
Ooh,
Icewind Dale.
about
We're
it.
done. We're done with this place. Let's just go.
Let's
somewhere
go do
else.
Dragon Heist, bro.
Oh, okay. Gonna call metagaming on the soup freezing thing. How is that metagaming?
What would you do with infinite soup? You can only have infinite soup so many ways before you're like, oh, what else can I get out of this?
We definitely metagame from time to time, but I don't think that's one of them.
I mean, do we? I mean, yeah, we do. All right.
I've
fair.
never metagamed. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You, I still remember that one in the first campaign where I rolled and I like couldn't find the secret door. I'm like, all right, well, I guess let's move on. And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna check the room as well. Like we saw the door in the map, but I'm like, well, I don't see it. Time to go. I guess this is dead end. And you were all like, DM, I'd like to go ahead and perform another check.
I would also like to maybe try and find this secret door that's clearly not marked on the map.
I don't trust Bruticus's, perception here. Let me go ahead and give it a crack.
Seems suspect. No, don't like it.
Perfectly normal.
I feel like the light hit this wall in a way that he wasn't paying attention.
I was making a perception check while you were making your investigation check.
Mhm. I mean, I think we do a decent job of not medding too
Yeah,
much.
you guys are all very good about
Plus,
that.
plus, it's kind of hard in episodes like today where the jokes are kind of flowing, so we're talking a lot more. So
Yeah.
sometimes it just kind of sneaks out there.
It's fine. It's all good. We're all having fun. That's all that matters. Good stories being told.
And I wanna apologize to everyone who had to see the dark side of Gigroth today, chopping fingers, taking bones,
Phew.
trying to put
Is
blood
that the
in the
worst thing
cauldron.
that he's done?
Yeah.
I
So
thought
far.
trying to hook up the old lady and the shopkeeper back in Argos was the worst thing he
Th-
done, but whatever.
You think that was the worst thing? Trying to get two people to come together to procreate or proclaim their love that they don't know yet.
I challenge the viewers to go back and watch that clip on YouTube, and then they can get back to us next week and tell us what they think.
If Gigroth taking fingers is worse than matchmaker Gigroth,
Yes.
You,
Okay,
the
well
viewer,
you
can
took
decide.
ahead.
We'll take a vote. And
Yeah,
the
we'll-
viewers can decide.
we'll put a Twitter
talk
poll
about it
up on
next
that.
week.
All right. I think unless anyone else has anything they want to talk about, any other questions, I think that's going to do it for us tonight. Speaking of Twitter, go follow us on Twitter. You can also catch previous episodes on YouTube. If you want to talk to us off stream, you can jump in our Discord. There's all sorts of cool stuff to share in there as well. All of the links are down below here on Twitch and on YouTube. So that's going to do it for us tonight. We'll see everyone next week for level 4 and continuing our campaign in Icewind Dale. Thanks everyone for joining today. We will see you next week. Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks
Goodbye,
everyone for
everyone.
joining the chat tonight.